Hey, what's up, world? Hello, everybody. Hello, all four of you. I don't know who's here. Flaming TP is for sure. Jeff Jung, Jeff Nelson, all the Jeffs. Day Chaos, probably said that wrong. Um, Jeff Nelson, I see you're having an issue with your chat. I don't know why it's at the bottom and not on the side, but uh, there should be an option to pop out the chat, and then you can just move it to wherever you want, to wherever it's convenient. If you click on like the little three dots up at the top where you can click settings, you can do pop out chat, and then you can just move it around wherever. Yeah, Happy New Year, guys! Happy New Year! It's the Jewish New Year. Rosh Hashanah. What's up, John Charles? Rosh Hashanah, aka the New Year, literally head of the year in Hebrew, is our Jewish New Year. It's the first day. It's the beginning of the Jewish calendar. That was Sunday night at sundown. So it actually just officially ended tonight when the sun went down. But we're at the beginning. We're at the head of the New Year. So I figured, I celebrated it Jew style the past few days, and now we'll celebrate it with all you guys. So I'm going to celebrate it also Jew style with you. We are playing the Mindless Entertainment drinking game, and tonight for the super chats, I'll be drinking Manischewitz. That's right, Jew wine. It's the first alcohol I ever tasted, so it's very nostalgic for me. Hi, Sketch Therapy at Gotham Knight. Hey, Bill Rob. If you guys want to be, what's up, that K-Stew fan? She wonder who that is. Thank you. Happy New Year to me, to you, to everybody. If you want to say it in Hebrew, it's Shana Tova. So Shana Tova to all my friends, my wonderful viewers, everybody here with me tonight. I drunk Bible story. Yeah, well, I have to get drunk first, so send the super chats, and then I'll get drunk and tell you Bible story. What's up, Malcolm? Do you want a drunk Bible story? What are you doing? Are you causing trouble? Mal is here to cause trouble. See if I can get him to play with us in the view of you. Try to adjust my view to include kittens. Hi, Jane. I got Jane and Mal both here with me tonight because they're my babies. That's my new thing, is just accruing a comfortable toy area on the bed before I start streaming. I figure that's yeah, they do this thing called growing when they're kittens. I don't really like it. I'm not Sue. Wow, Sue. That effort though. I normally hate puns, but I appreciate that effort. Joseph Aldred says Happy Jew Year. Less good than Sue's. So far, so good. It's a Jew joke. It's a Rosh Hashanah joke, pretty basically. But thank you, Joseph Aldred, for the first super chat of the night. Hopefully not the last. I got a lot of Manischewitz here. I actually have two more full bottles this size. This is not a regular size wine bottle. This is a big one. I have no idea how big. Oh, 1.5 liters. This is like twice the size of a regular wine bottle. Catnip money. Thank you, Flaming TP. I do need that catnip money. I do have 4 of them now. Big drink for. Hey, action figure expert. Hello. Do you too? We're celebrating the Jewish New Year. Got a lot to talk about, probably. I've got kittens. So, yeah, your super chats, in addition to going to making me drunk, is going to things like buying the cat's stuff. Yeah, black kitties, tuxedo kitties even. Are you paying attention, Jane? Mal and Jane, my little Firefly boys. That's these guys if you haven't met them. So, Raziel, I think you're going for Mazel Tov, which is a good effort. But, oh, hi, David Jensen. Joseph Aldridge, how do you drink that? Also drink like this. So, yeah, Peter Chan, they like to get dressed up. What can I say? I got a house full of fancy men. Jeff is going to feel horribly underdressed when he moves in here. So, yeah, Jeff from, oh, there you go. That's fair, Raziel. Autocorrect does not know Judaism. So Mazel Tov is not usually a big one, because Mazel Tov, it literally means good luck. It's basically what we use for congratulations. So we don't usually use that one so much for the New Year. We usually go with Shana Tova, which means Happy New Year, or Chag Sameach, which is Happy Holiday. So Shana Tova wishes you like a good New Year. Judaism. What's up, Reese? How about that game on Thursday? Oh my God, my heart and my soul. Jewish cats don't repent ever at all. Doesn't matter whether they're Jewish or not. Though someone was suggesting that when my cats turn 13, they should get bar mitzvahs. That would be hilarious. That's right. What? Why is this called Happy New Year? Because, well, I'm going to be honest, the Jewish New Year. I'm going to explain this all night. Yeah, that Case 2 fan, you knew these things. Come here. What you doing? What you doing, crazy monkey kitten? Crazy monkey kitten. Ooh, my special guest, who's also my Disturbed fans, fan 0717 Productions. Thank you for the super chat. I shall join you in your drinking crusade, BRB. Cheers. Yes, you guys are always welcome to drink along. Hot cat mitzvahs. What year is it? That's a great question. It's something. I don't remember. I'm terrible. Yeah, let me get this link out to my boy. Oh God, why am I speaking over here? Shh, don't nobody want that. All right, where are we going? I am going to link in my boy. Did we just get flooded by the? Did we just get a nice? We did. We just get. I'm assuming the High Council must have ended, and y'all are here to see Jeff. So let me get him a link. This is so great. It's really convenient that he's going to move in with me next year because y'all are only clearly like it's. I clearly 5779 is the year. Thank you, Theron Gale. I'm glad I know that now. Oh, Monkey Jeebus, whatever did you do? But that bottle looks like a regular sized beer bottle in Jeff's hands. Yeah, it probably does. All right, sorry. I'm so engaged with you guys. I'm just trying to. All right, here we go. Boom. All right, link. Nope, wrong one. Sorry. That's just to watch the stream. He doesn't want. That'd be so rude if I did that. I was like, here, watch the stream. I did send that Star Wars girl an invite as well. I don't know if she's up or around or what she's up to, but she has the link as well. It's been a minute since she and I have gotten to stream together. You guys know how much I love her, so maybe I'll shoot her a text as well. There we go. All right, there you go, Jeff. Jeff has link. Now we'll have to wait for him to come to the place and do the things. All right. So, we've got Michael Ludwig says, damn, I thought it was 5778. Well, I guess it was like 3 days ago. Now it's 5779. So, Flaming TP. I don't spend enough time watching anybody's stuff. I'm going to be perfectly honest, but I do. People I prioritize are Jeff, Anna, and Jeremy because they're my favorites. Well, Jeremy and Anna, I do love. Jeff, I'm sort of obligated to watch his stuff. Otherwise, he'll be like, "Did you see this thing?" And I'll be like, "No," and he'll be like, "Fuck, I guess you don't love me." So I have to make sure he thinks I care about him. Speaking of the devil, let's add the Jeff.
That is not how you watching my video goes.
Okay. The people don't need to know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to tell them the story on air, but whatever. That's fine.
Okay.
We'll brush past that quickly.
Yeah. Joseph Aldred says, I just went to a Jew wedding and messed up hora. How do you mess up the hora?
What is it?
It's a dance, and you pretty much just run and you just hold hands and you go in circles and you come in and you come out. It's pretty hard to mess that up. Dr. Coffin says, when are you, Mecca, and Anna going to do a show? It's an excellent question. So, last time we talked on the subject, the three of us, we agreed on a time and a day, just not a starting day. I see you there, Jeffrey. I see you
okay, Jessica.
I see you mocking me.
Always.
Anyway, yes, we do still are planning on doing a show, and we will figure that shit out eventually.
Not next week.
What?
Not next week.
Not next week. I will be busy. Well, I mean, we could start our lady stream next week. Next week would be fine. Next Wednesday, because it's Wednesday is our plan. So Wednesday's acceptable, not the week after. So we have to start and then have to take a week off. That's fair.
Yeah, you'd have to be packed too.
I will try to be. Speaking of which, tomorrow are we doing mindless bullshit?
Yeah.
All right, so that's 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. You'll see us back again talking about different things. Maybe. maybe we'll just repeat the exact same things here and assume we'll have a different audience based on time of day.
What you should do is we'll wear the same clothes and we'll try to like reenact this perfectly to throw people off. We'll say the same shit. We'll read the same messages. You know,
there's
everything.
An awesome improv game. Well, let me read the super chat. I'll tell you about it. The Price is Right review. Thank you. Hey, long time no chat. Hope your night is awesome. Thank you.
While you're drinking, I want to comment. Alex McCarthy, I am beyond excited for Friday. That is the highlight of my week now. So,
what's Friday?
The Rock is going to be on SmackDown. So,
hooray for you.
Hey, anytime The Rock's on TV, I'm excited. Not Dwayne Johnson, The Rock.
Okay. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, there's a great improv game where you do a scene, you do a quick few minute scene, and you have to try to remember everything that you did and said in the scene because it's a directed scene. So eventually the director will yell cut. Sometimes they'll have you rewind or go forwards or backwards and forwards. Other times they'll have you redo the entire scene. They'll have you do a double speed, or they'll have you do it with a different emotion, or they'll have you do it like in the style of a soap opera. It's just a great little improv game.
Didn't we agree that we were going to go to Groundlings over the summer?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, we got to audition and you got to get in, but then
I have faith that I can make it happen.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of your confidence. Michael Ludwig says, is Jeff watching AEW tomorrow?
No, I'm working on channel stuff. I got to be responsible because next week I got to town for this wedding and I won't be able to do anything besides one podcast.
Won't be able to. This wedding is going to take an entire week of his time.
Veronica's a close friend. I bought a suit. I rented a hotel for like 8 days. I got to get a car. It's a big deal. That's, I care about the people in my life. My friends are very, very, very important.
Clearly.
Yeah.
They warrant an entire week of celebrating.
Wouldn't you?
I would hope that I would rank that.
Well, you're involved, so there you go.
Haha. So every time when we start drinking, we have to drink to Veronica and whatever her husband's name is.
Josh.
Or we could just drink to Veronica.
That's fine. She needs it.
To Veronica.
Yay, I don't have any Bazaars on me. I'm sorry.
Oh, your life is
Hold on, I got some sparkling water. That's cool, right?
Yeah, totally. I'm just drinking out of my
Manischewitz. Was that on the kitchen floor?
What?
Was that the one that was on the kitchen floor in the bag?
Yeah. There's 2 other full ones too.
I was going to open that so many times and try it, but I didn't.
Oh, next time, trust me, this will either still be here or we can just go get one of these for like $6 at Ralph's when you get here.
Ooh, I'm so ready for California. Ralph's trips.
Logan Michael Anti-Funko Pop says 30 more days till Halloween, 30 more days till Halloween, Silver Shamrock.
You've never seen Halloween 3, have you?
I have not.
I won't subject you to it because I don't think you'd like it, but I love it.
Okay. I don't mind. I'll watch bad movies.
I don't necessarily think it's a bad movie. It's just, you like slow burns, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you might like this. It's a very slow burn for a payoff. Actually, it's a great payoff in my opinion.
It's a good payoff. Dr. Coffinail says, just found out we're going to have another child. Fuck yeah, dude. Cheers to you. I hope you're excited about it. Otherwise,
I don't think the little face says that, but Dr. Coffinails, I hope to see you at another Horror Hound. That's all I can say.
Well, look. That's a face that can mean a lot of things. Matt Joseph says, Jeff, sending you a gift soon. Hang it with pride.
Thank you very much. Matt, it was nice to meet you, and I will hang whatever. Well, I'll put it over here. I have some space, some free space right there. By the way, I'm going to have my P.O. box changed. So we might need to move somewhere bigger because you don't realize the amount of shit I get in that P.O. box.
There's not going to be room for all of that in this place.
We can store it in the shower, right?
Where are we going to shower?
We take it out every time we shower.
Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds really ideal. You might just have to get a storage unit out here for all of that.
Oh, God. It'd be like Breaking Bad if only it had just a crate of money in it.
Well, if only. But it doesn't. It'll have a crate of
stuff. We're gonna watch that show next year together.
I'm looking forward to it. We're also going to watch The Orville.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That was a great show. Or is a great show. It's still on.
Mm-hmm.
What's the topic for tonight?
It's the Jewish New Year. Happy New Year.
Thank you. Merry New Year.
What are you doing, kitten? Hi, crazy. My mom is adorable. She texts me to let me know which ads she sees on my video. I don't know if I should tell her or not that it's different for everybody. It's tailored to what YouTube thinks you will like. Yeah, so I've heard good things. Someone was saying Dark Crystal Age Resistance is good too. I've been hearing actually good things about the new Dark Crystal. So
I haven't seen the original. I'm sorry.
the only time I've ever seen, I've only seen it once, and I saw it doing a drinking game, and we might have to do it. It's great. It's a great movie, but it's there's one particular rule in the drinking game. Every time this certain character makes this certain noise, you drink, and that's really the only rule you need because he pretty much just makes that noise constantly throughout the entire movie.
We'll play it in California.
Sounds like fun. Ooh, we should do a drunk commentary for it.
That's fine. We could. I feel like we'll have some more mindless bullshit content to produce in the future, and a lot of people will like it. So
I'm looking forward to it. Eventually, we'll have to do our Infinity War Endgame, the thing we were going to do when you were here and we didn't.
Well, that was when I was out there. We were counting down the days till I had to leave. Next time, there's not a countdown. So
this is true. Dion's chair says a band name to describe my life is Cream. I'm sorry, Dion's chair.
Mine would be. I'm trying to think of what would be a band name to describe your life.
My life?
Yeah.
Not Nirvana.
Dexy's Midnight Runners.
What?
You don't know who they are?
I didn't hear what you said. You cut out for a second.
I said Dexy's Midnight Runners.
No,
not the story of your life.
Not the story of my life. What band name is the story of your life?
I know for my friend Dan, it's Weezer because he's got asthma, but that's what I mean. Let me look at the music on my phone real quick.
I got mine.
Who?
Garbage.
Excellent. Garbage. I agree.
Thank you. I'm glad you think my life is garbage.
No.
You are part of this life now, so. Anyway.
Do I not actively show how I want to be a participant in it?
Yeah, occasionally. I mean, you're here, I guess.
I mean, I could be playing Super Smash Brothers before bed, so.
Could be, or like getting your work done.
To be fair, I got up. I made sure the video was prepared. I put a lot of time into the page today. I'll finish that tomorrow, and then we'll do our show. I'll get a video for Thursday, do the podcast, be completely done with this damn project by the weekend's end, and I'll be a free man.
Hooray. I was gonna make a video on Saturday. I still haven't made that video. Dr. Ian Malcolm says hello, Jesse. Hello, Dr. Ian Malcolm. It's good to see you. Dr. Ian Malcolm also says, Jeff, I buttoned up my shirt. But why was
it's not sexy to scrub like a dog for the customer? If you can tell me what that's from, Dr. Ian Malcolm, or anyone in the chat, I'm going to be very impressed. Mm-hmm. I'm still looking at the damn bands on here to try to think of what would my life be.
Jeffress Tickles, thank you for the super chat.
Wait, is that really somebody's screen name?
And it's a very flattering screenshot of you.
Most of them are.
Mm-hmm. Man, what can I say?
Bananarama, no. Let's see. Wang Chung.
Oh, God. Tie my shoe.
I'll go with Sublime. There we go.
Aw, that's cute.
I'm pretty happy.
Sketch Therapy, thank you so much for the super chat. Shana Tova. Shana Tova to you as well. That means Happy New Year in Jew speak.
Well, you and Hadass were explaining this to me.
Really, it means Lucky New Year, but whatever. Or good New Year, I believe. Tova. Yeah, Tova's good. So, Tova's good.
So like TOVAH?
Yeah.
Okay.
Disturbed Fan 0717 Production says my band name to describe me is Buried Alive. Oh, but it's spelled with an ERR because I'm all about those puns.
Were you the person that said there's no such thing as a good pun unless it's a Star Wars pun?
I hate all puns unless they're Star Wars puns.
Okay.
Jeffrey Turner, aka MegaJetty1, says loved and shared your kitten video earlier. Oh, thank you, MegaJetty, and thank you for having me on your stream on Friday night. I had a wonderful time on there, getting to talk to Jeffrey and getting to meet Rosetta Allen. She's a delight. We're definitely going to do a stream where she's going to come share some of her stories and her pictures. She takes incredible nature pictures. And then we'll definitely have a Mega Jetty one on here at some point too. Jeff Nelson says, Jesse, congratulations on getting a sponsor. Thank you so much. Yeah, in case you haven't heard the past couple Tuesdays before this one, I had somebody sponsor my video to shout out for Balladeer's blog, which is a really cool little publication that I recommend you all subscribe to. It's a lot of fun. It's a very nonpartisan approach to everything, including politics. So there was a fascinating article I really enjoyed reading on September 11th, where it was what if 9/11 had been thwarted? What if it hadn't happened? How would the Republicans have proceeded with, and how would the Democrats have proceeded? And it was really interesting. It was basically, it was a solid condemnation of both sides, but he's not all politics. He does a lot of, pop culture. He does movie reviews. He has a review up of Ethan's Cyberfrog. And he links to Anna's far more in-depth review of said comics. So.
What's the name of this website, this blog?
It's called Balladeer's blog. It's glitternight.com is the website. So
I'm going to go check this out because I want to read that 9/11 article.
It's really cool. He's a cool dude. So has mine and like all sorts of stuff. Like there's a tab for Wild West. I haven't even clicked through all of it yet. There's a tab for mythology. Just a lot of really interesting thoughts on a lot of different, all in some ways, culturally related subjects. Winning Jeremy says, my PP is below average, no longer winning, I cry. Aww.
Poor guy. What are your thoughts on Westerns?
Stop hearing about it, though. If it's below average, does it mean he'll stop talking about it?
I don't know. I think that's like, at this point, that's all he's got is...
Winning Jeremy says, my PP is that grape in the bunch that never got to be a grape. That makes me a little uncomfortable, but I'll drink to it anyway. Tubian says, L'chaim, drink to that. No.
That's how you spell it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was why the other day I said Hadass says hi, and I said Hadass says hi, and I spelled it that way. That hi is life. So
you got to teach me everything.
In case you've never seen Fiddler's Roof, to a life.
Fiddler's Roof? You mean Fiddler on the Roof with Topple?
Fiddler on the Roof.
I mean, if I'm the one that's telling you what it's called, I've seen it.
My brain conflated it with Fiddler's Green, which is a great folk song that I know.
My grandma lives on that street.
Fiddler's Green?
Yeah, seriously.
Cool. That's cool.
No, it's not. Anyway, keep going.
There's a really great folk song called Fiddler's Green. Anyway, so Joseph Aldridge says, all hail God Emperor Trump. I reject this title because I'm the God Empress and I'm certainly not married to him. That's gross.
Yeah, I'd have a problem with that.
I'm gonna drink to forget reading that out loud. I kind of want to just put this to the chat. I just want to just put this question to the chat and make no further commentary on it. What do y'all think about, those of you following American politics, what do y'all think about this impeachment inquiry? And that's all I'm going to say on the subject. The end. End of subject. I just kind of want to read the chat and see what happens now that I've done it.
That K-Stu fan, it says Jeff is strong. Thank you. I think I know who that is.
I know exactly who that is.
I do too. I just didn't want to dox the person.
Don't dox me, bro. Yar. So, yeah.
So you never did tell me about the. Yeah, I was about to say you were rolling in the super chats. So,
what was I supposed to tell you about?
The topic.
It's the Jewish New Year.
So, should I tell you New Year's stories? Is that what we're talking about?
Midnight Rider says the 9/11 moon landings were an outside job.
That might be the best thing I've heard all night.
It's a great super chat. I enjoy that super chat. Oh no, kittens, you're destroying this even more. Look at all the feathers you've plucked off of it. Look at what you've done to the feathers.
I'm looking forward to trying to like hide my stuff from the kittens.
Ha! Good luck. They're royal terrors.
Well, I'm just the only things I'm bringing that are like super valuable are like my watches, but they have like special stands and boxes. So
Ah, okay. Well, that's good. We'll make room. I'm looking at shelving. I still thought how convenient it is that you're tall because I'm like, then if there's things that I only need sometimes, I can just put them on the high shelves and make you get them for me.
you're like every person ever at the grocery store. Excuse me, can you reach this? Okay. I never say no because usually like small women or like old ladies, I'm like, I'm not gonna tell my grandma no. So
I'm gonna just have you pick me up so I can get it myself and feel like I have agency.
I feel like that's a win-win for both of us.
Imagine if we did. Imagine that. And people just looking down the aisle and you're just like hoisting me. I'm like, I can reach this guy.
Do you want to? Let's go to Ralph's and do that.
We should shoot a video of us doing that.
Sure. I mean, I can lift you up.
I'll put it on my channel. It'll be great.
Yeah, it'll be one of your satirical ones.
That's right. We'll do that one, and we'll bring Anna too. And then, so we'll have one rotating camera person, but you can do it to Anna as well. And she'd be like, "Oh my god, I've never been up this high in my entire life."
That's fine. I mean,
you guys look at Anna with one hand.
That's true. I'm afraid I might accidentally toss her over something. Like, sorry.
Oh, there's no mass here. Well, it's like when you pick up something you're expecting to be heavier than it is, and you're like, "Oh god."
Well, you're not very large yourself, so it won't be, an issue to toss you over a thing too.
Weighs like half of me. That's not that. She's not that.
That's completely inaccurate.
She's probably like 2/3 of my body weight.
Isn't she like 4 inches shorter?
She's more than 4 inches shorter.
You're 5'7", right?
Yeah, isn't she like 5?
I don't know her as well as I know you.
I don't know. Is she actually 5'2"? I don't know. She might be 5'2". She's not 5'3". I love you, Anna. You ain't 5'3".
I'm afraid to like get too close to her because I might breathe the wrong way and knock her over.
She's tougher than you think. Flaming DP. Let's not miss this one. He says, "If I were a rich man, all day long I'd biddy biddy bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard."
Can you sing the Gwen Stefani version next?
No. The Gwen Stefani version is a mockery and an insult because it doesn't feature an old Jewish man drunkenly going.
You know why I like that actor, right?
Which actor?
The one that's singing in that movie, Topple.
Who plays Tevye in the film version?
Yeah, it's a James Bond movie. It's great.
Okay.
We'll watch it.
You realize, like, I'm a Jew, so like I've been to my synagogues put up versions of Fiddler on the Roof sometimes.
That's like with us and Joseph in the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Oh my god, my middle school did that for some reason. My middle school did that as a show. I was in it. I was one of Potiphar's whores.
Like I told you off air, we only did one play. It was Macbeth, and I had a part in it, and that was fun.
You're supposed to call it the Scottish play. I don't care. Who were you in it?
I had a speaking part, and all I remember is I said something about the king has received the news of thy success, Macbeth. That's what I remember I said.
Oh, so you were like a messenger.
No, I had a sword.
So you were like a
knight? I don't know. Jesse, this was 2002. The fact that I remember the line that I said is impressive.
Okay, so the last time I saw the text for the third witch's monologue from Macbeth, it was 2002 or 3, and I still remember that. And that line is a lot longer than your line.
I'm not even going to argue that, but I'm not into the theater as you are.
Uh-huh.
That's not anything that interests me. That would be really sad if you're like, oh, for Christmas I want theater tickets, and I'd go, I'll get you one set of season tickets so you can go to the theater every Saturday by yourself.
I'm not a huge theater person. I don't like musicals. I don't mind live production, but I much prefer, like, there's a handful of musicals I'd go see. Like, if I'm going to go to New York, like, go to a Broadway show, I can deal with that. That's fine.
We should go see Beetlejuice.
Okay. But for me, it's like if a friend is in a live show, I don't mind if it's like small theaters, local theaters, like people I know are in the show and they invite me. That's cool. I'll enjoy that.
Yeah.
I don't need to like go to the theater. Like, I have no interest in Hamilton.
I was just about to say, are you going to go see that? Because my cousin is like, well, her daughter's 13, and she's like, I've seen Hamilton twice now. It's so great. I was in New York, and I saw it here in Cincinnati. I'm like, all right.
If someone came to me and was like, hey, I can get you free tickets to Hamilton or like $20 tickets to Hamilton, I'd be like, sweet, I'll go.
Yeah, I would for that too. I like free stuff.
I'm never gonna go out of my ex, because when they were in town, they would do a lottery for like tickets that would seats that would become available, whatnot. He put in for that fucking lottery every single day. And he's like, "You're gonna go with me if we get them." I'm like, "Yeah, sweetie."
So basically, what I'm hearing is we have more in common than we realize.
We discover new things every day.
Yeah, that we equally hate things together. That's how our relationship stays strong. It's not about what we love; it's about what we fucking hate together.
That's right. That's why we're not Star Wars. We're not Disney Star Wars. We're real Star Wars.
I actually am very happy that A New Hope is your favorite, and as much as you like it too. It's not like just like, oh, I like it. It's a movie. You're like into that as much as I am.
No, it's like I'm into it more than you are. It's my favorite movie.
I want it to be my favorite movie, but I can't allow it to be. But I think underneath it all, it might be.
Why can't you allow it to be?
Certain changes bother me. Like, there's no like perfect version of it for me.
That's fair. Hey, stop.
And Back to the Future's never had any alterations to it. So.
Rosetta Allen says, "I just wanted to send mad support to a sweet nerd." Cheers. Thank you, Rosetta Allen. You're a doll. It was such a pleasure getting to know you the other night. So I'm gonna definitely do that.
Have you seen La Boheme?
Ouch! Nope.
It's an opera.
Nope. I've seen. Please stop breaking everything, kitten.
Send them over here. They can't break shit in this room.
Ah.
They'll just fall into like a box of toys and never get out.
No, they'll scale your shelves and rip everything off of it.
Yeah, don't bring them here. That's why I'm not bringing. I mean, you're happy, but I would never bring anything of my like collectible shit to the apartment, even if I wanted like one or two things.
There are going to be, if you do, there's going to be cat-proof shelving here. So,
well, how about we get like a couple's poster or something? I feel like we can agree on a set of posters.
Sure. I'm not going to have any wall space, so.
Well, we can always put them in the bathroom.
Have you seen my bathroom?
I've lived with you. I've spent a lot of time in that bathroom. I've showered there dozens of times.
The wall space is full of Star Wars stickers.
Well, you also have a sticker of Finn, which I feel like might accidentally be removed.
Don't you dare injure my John Boyega. I only leave him up there because I feel like John Boyega was done dirty by this role in this film, and that he had a lot more potential as an actor than the movie gave him credit for.
That is a fair answer. I'm gonna sneak a sticker up there and wait till you realize it.
Mm-hmm. And actually, this was one thing I noticed when and not knocking. Oh, Logan Michael and Funko Pops is going to bed. He says, "Gotta go to bed. Thanks for the stream. Have a good one. You too, Logan Michael." Cheers.
You have a better one, Logan Michael.
Mm-hmm. So not knocking Daisy Ridley at all, because I actually don't think she's a bad actress. But I don't think she's a bad person either.
No, I like her as a person.
But I've only ever seen The Force Awakens once. I saw it kind of another time. My friend did this whole video essay thing on it. He's an editor, and he did this whole like he cut a bunch of stuff together for it and did like some narrative, some commentary on it. And he actually has it. You're supposed to play it in tandem with the Dark Side of the Moon, because he talks about how that like people are always like, oh, it syncs up so well with the Wizard of Oz, and apparently it does in weird ways more than that. Like more so than any other thing, but apparently it just syncs up with films with a good 3-act structure, and he points out how it does so. And you were making faces again. So I've saw a lot of the footage a second time, but I saw it without the sound on for most of it. And what are you doing?
Just waiting for you to break, that's all.
And when you watch an actor with the sound off, you actually can get derive a lot more nuance from the performance. And I'm watching it, I'm like, holy shit, John Boyega is acting circles around Daisy Ridley. Like, he was really, fuck you, Jeff. He was really very talented. He did a phenomenal job. And I just think it's sad what they did to his character. So, right from the very beginning.
I'm trying to think. I've watched it twice. Once in theaters when it broke my heart, and once for Patreon where I drank till I blacked out. We should do those we could do like a mindless bullshit, like a joint thing where we get blackout drunk and send out the audio clips of that while we're watching a movie.
Maybe we shouldn't do that. I also don't like so like I said, I've only properly seen The Force Awakens the one time. I've only ever seen The Last Jedi the one time. I have no desire to see any of those films ever again. So
I wish there was a way for us to experience episode 9 together, but there isn't. So
yeah. When does it come out again?
the 19th?
Cool.
I won't see it till the following week.
Oh, Kendo's in the chat.
Yeah, he's been talking about La Boheme. It's an opera.
Cool.
He wanted to know if you've seen what PCP does to kids.
The only opera I've ever seen is Cosi fan tutte.
That's one more than I have seen.
I saw it because it was put on by some local theater group, and my mom is clearly watching my YouTube.
I once saw an interpretive dance. It was out of the theater by the In-N-Out Burger. It's kind of weird.
That's funny. What? Sorry, no, my mom texted me. She must be watching. Because remember when I was like, I don't know if I should tell my mom that the ads, like she tells me which ads she saw, which is like really cool and really sweet, but it's like, it's going to be different on each video because, it's targeted by YouTube and whatnot. And clearly she was listening because she was like, oh, yes, of course. Silly me. Like, Mom, you're the best. I love that my mom is like awake and watching, or she's probably like, she probably can't sleep. It's the only reason she'd be up this late anyway, because she's on East Coast time. So she probably is like, can't fall asleep. Oh, Jesse's live. Throw on her live stream, listen a little bit, go like log the things so she can watch it later. That's my mom. My mom fucking supports the hell out of me. She was great. She's like, yeah, sometimes when I can't sleep, I'll put your videos on and catch up and like, just help me go to bed. And I'm like, I don't know how me screaming at you helps you fall asleep. Maybe it just reminds you of my teenagehood. It's like back when I was in the house, so it's nostalgic. But my mom is my number one fan, and I love that about her. Like she is someone who, she back when she was in the workforce, she was working on like the computers that took up the entire. She was on like the cutting edge of computer development. She knew how all those machines worked and all that stuff. She was like the women in a Hidden. What was that one with Octavia Spencer and stuff?
Oh, the Rocket movie.
Yeah, except she wasn't black or rocket ships.
Hidden Figures, right? Is that what it's called?
Figures. It was a great movie actually. But yeah, she was like that, but just not black or working for NASA.
I have some Hidden Figures over here. Let's see what we got. We got. You keep going. I'm sorry.
But anyways, the point is that my mom, as many people of her generation do, like when she wasn't actively hands-on with that technology, she didn't, a lot of our, and I also think, by the way, I'm going to go on a little rant here about ageism, something that the SJWs don't address, except they do, except in the wrong way. All right. Dustin Rogers says, I like Russian opera, very dark, almost everybody dies. I don't think there's ever really a hero unless he dies. Interesting stories, fun language to listen to. Cheers to that, Dustin Rogers.
He was over on the High Council this evening. If you joined us on the High Council, press 1 in the chat. Thank you for coming over here to hang out more with me, where I actually appear on camera.
Hooray! Yes, press 1 if you came from the High Council. Press if you're terrified by the sight of Jeff.
Did you say the sight or the sound?
The sight of Jeff. Rosetta
You
Allen,
can't even burn me like this.
Rosetta Allen says, was trying to leave, had to throw you one more cat. You didn't. I appreciate it. There's so many delightful kitty pictures from Rosetta. Anyway, what was I saying? I got a couple ass.
Thank you, Mary Mayhem. Thank you for recognizing me.
That's my boyfriend you're talking about.
She said I was a sweetie.
You are a sweetie.
Buddy.
But well, I'll still be honest. Hey, look, you're never sweet to me, at least not publicly.
That is accurate.
So anyway, what was I saying? All right, so this is a thing, right? So I don't know if it happened with your parents, it happened with my parents. But even though my dad actually did a little better because like he works with computers for imaging and stuff, both of my parents, like they didn't grow up in the age of technology the way that we did, and so there are elements of the internet sphere. Like my dad, when I first got a YouTube channel, he was like, do I need an email address? Do I need to give them my email address? He's very paranoid about this stuff. Must I give them an email address in order to subscribe to you? And I was like, yes, Dad. And he was like, okay, I will do this. Because that's my parents. My dad's my number 2 fan.
Well,
Actually, that's probably not true. There's probably a lot of. I probably have a lot of my dad's probably like my number 53 fan or something.
My mom's terrible with technology.
Well, that was the thing. That was the whole thing, is that like my mom did a great job of getting back into it and learning some things, partially for her, partially she wanted like, to be connected to things and to figure this stuff out. And then a lot of it was for her kids. It was like, she got better at texting so she could stay in contact with us. And that she loves it. She texts all her friends all forever, like forever and ever and ever. But then she figured out how to use the internet, like, and then she just figured out like the second when my mom discovered that she like how-to videos on YouTube, that was like end game internet, like game over internet, mom won, internet zero. Like she was just like, I got you now. I have you now. So
what?
Yeah. So like she like fucking we got our iPhone. She was like, I watched all these great tutorials. She knew more about how to use the iPhone than I did, like within a week of getting it. I was like, this is
she still does, let's be honest. I've watched you fiddle with your phone. You sent me the wrong messages.
I did that. That was terrible.
Did you even feel bad?
Why would I feel bad? I was talking about you in a complimentary fashion to one of my other friends.
I know. I was just like, "Aw, how sweet."
Stupid, but like I didn't feel bad. Mary Bam says I'm not hitting on Jesse Moore, but that's okay. I was more making fun of people who said to his face. I set y'all up.
Now she knows who to remove.
Not true. But anyway. Oh, Dr. Coffindale's my favorite line from the Orville is, imagine your mom trying to hook up a stereo. That was so perfect. That was so perfect. That was the best explanation for a thing.
Did I ever tell you about the time I tried to explain to my mom how to use Hulu on the PlayStation?
No.
Where I was like, all right, mom, hold the controller in your hand. Now press the PlayStation button. I walked her through it. I'm like, now press the X. She goes, which one is the X? And I was like, the one with the X on the button. I love my mom to death, but she is the most technologically inept person ever. It's like I bought a tablet to use, and she's like, how do I use this? I'm like, Mom, it's just like your phone. There's no password. She goes, I can use the internet? I said, it's an Android tablet. It's just like your phone. She lost the thing. It's my tablet. I want to know where it is. When I came back from California, I haven't seen it in a month.
That's hilarious.
I was going to bring that out there.
My grandma might be doing better than your mom. My grandma knows how to find my YouTube videos, and she also watches them regularly.
My mom tries, but since my mom doesn't know how to, she tells everybody, my son's a YouTuber. His channel's called World Class Bullshit. You should watch it. He's great. I'm like, thanks.
Well, my mom watches me and tells people how to subscribe.
All right, your mom wins the technology race. She
just wins the loving me race. She loves me.
I don't know about that. My mom's like a realistic Beverly Goldberg.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing: is your mom had no choice but to have you be her favorite. My mom, I am her favorite. Don't tell my siblings, but I'm definitely her favorite, and she had 3 to choose from.
You know what the best part is? This is a live video that I can eventually get back to because you accidentally sent me the URL. So when you make it private, I can isolate this at the 43-minute mark and get that clip. Just that'll be my ringtone when I meet your family.
I don't care.
I don't care enough either to do that.
Okay,
I took more effort saying that.
I'll probably never meet my brother. I'll probably never see him again, so that's a non-issue. And I don't give a shit what my sister thinks. So
that's fair enough.
My mom, of course, my mom will never parents never say these things, right? But we had this talk once, and she was like, parents don't have favorites, but you and I, Jesse, we have a special bond. And I was like,
I'm an only child, but my grandma says I'm her favorite, and she has like 10 grandkids, and they all hate me for it.
Well, my mom is just not legally allowed to say that I'm her favorite out loud, but I'm her favorite.
It's a good feeling, isn't it?
It's nice. It's nice.
That smile said it all.
I love my mom. She's amazing. Whoa, what's going on? No, don't. Why'd you stop? Mal had his back foot over his head, like that weird yoga pose.
Mm-hmm.
It was bet they got long story, but no, we don't. My brother doesn't talk to anybody in my family anymore. It's his fault. So, Leia says, parents/grandparents always say that whatever sibling they're talking to is their favorite.
Not my grandma. She hates some of her grandkids because they are shitheads to her.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yay, Hadass is texting.
Hello, Hadass. Probably not watching, but hello.
She asked how the live stream was going.
Oh.
I'll tell him hello.
So Hadass couldn't have a cheesesteak with us, could she?
Yeah, she can.
No onion.
She just has to get it without onions.
But is it a real cheesesteak without onion?
You can have it without onions.
I want extra onion, actually.
No, you don't.
You don't want me to have extra onion.
You can't disrupt the delicate onion to steak ratio. You have a correct.
So what if you remove the onion completely? That destroys the onion to steak ratio too.
You can have a cheese. No, because the steak is a critical part of cheese steak, right?
Yes. No, I thought it had pizza on it. What the fuck?
Cheese
chocolate chip cookies.
Steak, right? So you can have a cheesesteak with a proper critical mass of onions. If you exceed your critical mass of onions, now you have an onion steak.
I have a question. Who determines what the proper ratio is?
The maker of the cheesesteak.
What if he's a dick and he wants to, conserve onion and gives me like 4 pieces and I want a nice
It's
even
a bad cheesesteak wit.
Okay.
I have a question. That's which one of you assholes farted?
Not me.
These kittens are gassy, and I don't like it.
I'm 3,000 miles away. You can't blame me.
I cannot. I think Mal's the gassy one. I'm blaming Mal, even if it's not his fault. No, you're getting blamed for the fart. Also, because Jane's just kind of sitting here and Mal's running around, so I feel like if someone was gonna pop out, it'd be out of the active fart kitten. The fart kitten.
So when are we getting cheesesteaks when I come to visit?
Yes. Well, honestly, so usually what we do is we order from Mama's and actually Mama's is the one place I usually don't get onions from because I think they put a little too many on.
I'll get them.
But we'll order from Mama's. Actually, what we'll do when we order from Mama's, if you really want onions, we'll get it. Well, here's what I would prefer to do, if you can live with this, is you and I can get a large chicken cheese and a large regular cheesesteak and split. Trust me, you may not be able to finish a large one.
Is that a challenge?
You can take it as one. One time in my life, if I ever actually eat an entire one by myself, and it was right after fencing.
We can split. I can live with it.
No, you'll still get a whole one. You'll just get half of it will be cheesesteak, half of it will be chicken cheesesteak.
I can live with that. I like chicken.
Their chicken cheesesteak is really good too.
I'll take your word for it. In that department, I'll trust you. We both have our realms of what food we're experts in.
Mm-hmm. What food are you an expert in?
I have no clue. I like to eat a lot of foods. I'm an expert in that. Steak.
I'm pretty good at steak myself.
When you brought up about going to steak, I have a good list of actually it's just 3 places, but I got really hungry looking up the places in Milwaukee to get steak.
Okay.
Veronica's she's like, go to the place where all the people that come to town to make movies go. So we're going there.
Okay.
It's an old world place. It's got like a old vibe.
Cool.
That was a place we were going to go to in Vegas if we didn't go to Delmonico's.
Oh, no. I'm sorry I keep beating you. Okay. That sounds good to me.
Just trying to figure out which day to go.
Okay. I'm going so you don't want to go.
They're closed Mondays.
Yeah, it's the day you don't want to go anyway because it's the end of the weekend, and so they're usually out of stuff and things like that. They usually don't get a new a lot of places don't get new stuff in until Tuesdays.
I know. I used to work at a restaurant.
What?
I said I know. I used to work in a restaurant.
Oh, really?
Yeah, didn't like it. What?
What did you do?
Oh, it was just a fast food restaurant, but we got our shipments on Tuesday. I was the cashier, but my mom was the boss, so I had it easy.
I've never worked in fast food.
Don't. Well, you're too old for it now. Plus, you got this.
Yeah. Oh my god, my mom is definitely still. Mom, go to bed. She probably just can't sleep. She says, "I love you too, Jesse." And she says, "Jeff, I peed my pants laughing about your mom looking for the ex." Looking forward to giving you a big hug on Thanksgiving. Night, kiddos. Don't want to, but gotta turn in. Oscar has me up at 7.
Ooh, that's early.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll see you in a month and some days. Closer to 2 months, but it'll be nice. I haven't been to Philadelphia in years.
Aw.
We gotta go to the Rocky statue though.
Okay. It's not a problem.
That'll make me really happy. I'm not going to run the stairs because it'll be cold and maybe icy.
It probably won't be icy. The stairs will be clear either way, but it'll be cold.
All right, we'll go. We'll have been. Well, that'll be our first hike up the stairs to the Rocky statue.
If you want me to take a video, it will not be the first time I've taken a video of a non-Philadelphian running up the Rocky stairs.
I want to jump that park bench from Rocky 2.
That will not do in the winter. But just in case of stuff. What was I gonna say? Yeah, no, we'll have fun. It'll be good. Oh, we'll definitely go to DeBruno Bros.
I honestly don't think we've had a bad time. Like, even when I was sick, I was sick and it sucked, but I was, still okay.
Yeah. You were alive.
You took good care of me. You made me eat breakfast. You're like, eat this. I'm like, I don't want to eat.
Okay, strength.
And a shitload of tea.
You might have died if it wasn't for me. You just wasted away and died.
I was worried because I kept getting bad fevers. And you can get brain damage from a fever. I was like, I need to go break this fever. So I'd sit under the shower and try to wash, just get the cold water. And then you're like, you're going to the emergency room now, or you're going to go when I get back, and it's going to be even later. I'm like, I'll go now. And they gave me a shot in the ass.
Yep.
I don't want to relive that, but it was
that doctor.
Yeah, you're going to die.
Oh, if you start having any of these symptoms, you're going to die. I'm like, okay, dude. Whereas the actual ER doctor was so nice. She was delightful. She was like stern and frank, but also like compassionate. And I loved her.
I was healthier than I thought.
Leia asked, hey, Jesse, can I add you to the holy court of the dog empress? Yes, you may. That sounds delightful.
We have to go to the Liberty Bell, I guess.
Yeah, we can do that. It's fun.
To be honest, when it comes to like historical landmarks, if I can just see them, take a picture, and then go, that's good enough for me. I don't need to sit and go, man, our forefathers and all this shit.
That's kind of how the Liberty Bell goes. It's in this cool little place, Independence Mall, and you just walk through and you take a picture, and you're like, sweet, I've seen the Liberty Bell. We can actually try to, if we want to do it, we can actually try to like do one of the tours in Independence Hall. Where the Declaration was signed. It's kind of cool.
Is that where Nicolas Cage stole it from?
Yep. But, yeah.
Do you want us to do Black Friday shopping, True Blue American? I did a live stream last year.
No. You can go Black Friday shopping. I will not be going with you.
I might go. I enjoy it thoroughly.
Well, that's great because you can go to King of Prussia, the mall with the most stores of any mall in the country.
Oh, I just wanted to go to Best Buy and get my really cheap Blu-rays.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I'll buy Endgame for $7. I don't want to pay $30 to Disney.
Mm-hmm. Guys, don't forget your super chats. I'm not drunk yet. If you want a drunk Bible story tonight, is in the story of the Jewish.
Now, you talking Bible, or like the Torah is what you guys have, right? The Old Testament.
It's the Jew Bible.
Remember, I'm learning these things with you. I went to Catholic school for 12 years, so I kind of have all this shit our way. I'm learning the other ways.
Uh-huh. Oh, since I noticed we have a slight uptick in viewers, it might be that time of day where the overseer sea people wake up. We have this thing called Pulling a Stew. It's part of the Miles and Emmett drinking game, named after the person who suggested it, which was... if you are in a place where it is, say, like typically I stream at night, so if it's daytime where you are, the sun's out. Conversely, if I happen to stream in the daytime and it's nighttime where you are, but if if in your super chat you include that it is daylight where you are, I will drink twice. So that's a rule.
That's a rule. You don't kill people you don't know.
Well, you only kill people you don't know.
It's a line from Dumb and Dumber, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of my all-time favorites.
Really?
I love Dumb and Dumber.
It's fine. It's just don't really care about it.
It's one of the few movies that I remember the VHS commercials in the lead up to the movie as well as the movie, because I watched that tape. I think that was the first movie I watched more than like 20 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
Old School Jeremy, I didn't plan on doing one. People just suggested it, and I was like, well, I gotta get drunk if we're gonna do that.
Flaming TP is awesome.
Which one?
Actually, they caught him about a mile down the road and they slit their throat. It was a good one.
Jesus. Cool Blind Lobster, you should send a super chat and then I can drink twice.
So can I lie and tell you it's late where I am?
No.
Damn it.
I know where you are.
Do you?
Yeah, I do actually.
I would love to be on a stream like this. You're like, I knew exactly where you are, and like this like fake background pulls away. I'm actually in your hallway. And you're like, oh. I think the stream would end pretty quick.
I would be busy.
You'd be happy. You'd be crying for a few minutes. Couple seconds.
Maybe.
That'll be fun next week.
Crying?
Yeah. You're like, oh, I missed you. I'm like, I missed you too.
Thanos EVS says pie.
The action figure expert knows the movie as well as Flaming TP. You guys get thumbs up from me.
Okay.
They're just quoting Dumb and Dumber.
I know.
We should make a top 10 list and go through them together, like back to back. Like you'll do your 10, I'll do my 10. Obviously, it's going to be, if we have the same one, so like Star Wars is my number 2 and your number 1, we'll just, deal with it that way. But I think only Star Wars will be on our top 10, both of our top 10 lists. I can't think of another movie we both love that much together.
No. And you thought we had things in common.
Greg Masters, I will not be live streaming Force Friday because we did not hit the required thumbs up. So, sorry, folks.
JPerf1 says, it's late where I'm at, Erie, PA. Cheers, fellow Pennsylvania.
Let's see.
Oh, they're dropping all the toys and stuff on Friday, aren't they?
How do I feel about Dumb and Dumber? I don't like it.
Is Friday where we're supposed to get the new trailer too?
I thought it was the 12th. I think the new video game trailer comes out on Friday.
Okay.
If we're together the day the trailer comes out, we'll do a live stream.
Oh yeah.
If we're at the wedding, could you imagine if like we're at the reception and the trailer comes out and we have to do a live stream there? That'd be kind of cool. I'll be in a suit.
That would be funny. I feel like it'd be slightly rude to live stream at the wedding.
No, Veronica actually wants me to live stream and say that my podcast is sponsoring this wedding.
Okay.
I was like, I don't want to because it's your day. And then she was telling me about all this shit. So,
well, then you can tell people ahead of time that it's like you're not going to necessarily be interacting with the chat and whatnot. Just stream and like show the wedding and stuff.
It'll just be us drinking Bazaars.
Drinking Bazaars and making out.
We'll be the nicest dressed people in the state of Wisconsin.
Yeah.
That's not hard to do.
Mm-hmm.
Dairyland.
Jeff Nelson, so what event is Jewish New Year based on? The beginning of the Jewish calendar year, as many New Years are.
You didn't read the next question. What year is it?
It's not a valid question. It's 5779, I think it is. It's a different year. The Jewish year, the Jewish calendar is different. Oh, Chapter Master Dante. Thank you for the super chat. Jesse, have a drink. I will. Also, favorite Jew joke. Oh, you're in for it now.
Chapter Master Dante, you should have lied and said you were in, like, I don't know, Australia.
That's my viewers don't lie to me. My favorite. Well, okay, I'll go with a classic one, and I'll go with my favorite one ever that an Israeli told me. My favorite classic Jew joke is, what's the difference between, well, I can't decide if it's which one of these two, so I'll tell you them both. What's the difference between a pizza and a Jew?
I know this one.
Pizza doesn't scream when you put it in the oven.
Yeah.
I might like this one slightly better. Where do you put the black Jew? In the back of the oven.
All right.
That one's rough. Am I free? Damn it, I'm not. Fuck. My mom said for both of us. No, my friend who has really good parties is having one on the 19th. I'll be in Kansas City.
Yeah.
So my favorite Jew joke of all time, what's up, Terrence? Was told by an Israeli, and it goes like this. So two friends are just chilling in Auschwitz, like you do. And one friend comes upon his buddy, just going to town, just fucking a bar of soap. And he's like, "What are you doing?" And the friend replies, "I'm doing your mom."
Oh.
I love that one. It's horrible. It's horrible, and I love it. Flaming DP sends a $3.14 super chat and says pie. I
need to keep a bottle of something in this office for when I do join you for the streams.
3.14159265535, and I don't remember the rest.
It's irrelevant at that point.
So, hi, Nihilist. Shout out to you too.
Hi, Terrence. I'm doing well.
So, in case you didn't get that last joke, remember that scene from Fight Club when Tyler Durden explains how people discovered how soap happens?
Fat.
Yep. Part of it was the ashes from the bodies in the river. Chapter Master Dante says, "Those are good. Thank you. Keep drinking. Cheers." To be clear, you can't tell those jokes unless you're a Jew or an anti-Semite. So you either have to be a Jew or hate Jews if you want to tell those jokes.
I wasn't going to tell any jokes. I'm just not funny.
You're not.
No.
You never make me laugh.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Tremaine Terrence says, "Jeff, are we ever going to have that 10-hour conversation?"
Over what?
I don't know.
Are we supposed to have a 10-hour conversation?
I guess if Terrence said so.
Terrence, just tell me what I owe you 10 hours of discussions over, because if it's like something I'm well versed in, gladly. But if you want me to talk about, 20 hours or 10 hours of the Louisiana Purchase, no.
You guys should have a 10-hour conversation about Donald Trump's lexicon. Did anyone just see that?
No, I was looking away from it. I'm typing something on here.
He just ran headfirst into the wall.
Oh, Mal?
Somebody please capture that. Timestamp this. What time are we at right now? Oh my God.
Know.
All right. I'm making a note of that because that was fucking hilarious. He did. Caitlin saw. He just jumped straight. Oh, thank you, Caitlin. Oh my God. That needs to be a gift. Oh God. Oh my God. That was incredible.
Oh, superheroes and movies. I could do that.
Yep. Oh
in my
my.
sleep.
That was. I can't believe you looked away for that.
I'm kind of pissed when somebody uploads that. Just send me the video.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right, we got someone else who wants to come onto the stream, so
Who is it?
I'm not telling.
Oh,
It's gonna invite this individual.
it's gonna kill the show.
You and I are doing mindless bullshit tomorrow. Calm your tits.
No,
are your tits very excited?
they're very pillowy.
My favorite. I'm just gonna say that one day. I'm just gonna we're gonna be in public. I'm gonna be like, all right, pillow tits.
I'm gonna come up with a name for your butt then.
Okay.
I'll think of it eventually.
Did he? Is this a text? Okay, let me freaking.
Keely, if she hits 50K, it's when she hits 50K. And yes, she's going to Waffle House to celebrate your 50,000th subscriber. I'm buying.
Thank you, but no, we're not going to Waffle House. First of all, there are no Waffle Houses out here.
Oh, we'll travel.
No, we will
we'll
not.
Come back here.
No, we can go to IHOP.
We'll get the nicest hotel room and we'll go to the Waffle House for hours.
I hate you.
They don't even have real butter there. Ugh.
Oh, God. No, this is not a thing that's happening. We got some super chats to address. We got Tater, who just sent a super chat and no message. Thank you, Tater. Delicious. Dustin Rogers, I have to go to bed now, but I'll leave you with this. Just more funny animal stories. One day I was in my yard as a kid. My father farted and my dog licked her own butt. Very confused. That's incredible. Thank you, Dustin Rogers. It was a great way to end your night. Nihilus is in Milwaukee.
It's Milwaukee, which is Algonquin for the good land.
He says, yes, could be she. Didn't mean to assume your gender, Nihilus. Greetings from Milwaukee.
Sorry, Terrence, this stream cannot last for 10 hours.
Yeah, no.
It's only what? It's 10 o'clock for you, so it's not that late, but
not terribly late. I do need to finish. I need to do videos.
It's 1:25 here.
Best day has we used to have a dog that wake himself up with his own farts. Oh.
Sorry about the Brewers.
All right.
You're welcome, Flaming TP.
Special guest joining us.
Is it Jeremy? Oh God, I know who this is. What's up?
What's up? How are we referring to you tonight?
Oh, you can just call me by my name. It's fine.
Okay, guys, this is Balam.
Hi, everyone.
You've seen him that K-Stu fan. You've seen him everywhere under the Team Jesse accounts. He is a dude, and we love him.
Jeff is strong.
Jeff is strong.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, we got to hang out just last Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a good time.
Yeah, it was fun. It was your 5 years in LA.
Mm-hmm. It was a great celebration. We had you. We had Jedi Bunny. We had Obi-Wan 27883. We had Proper Jeremy. It was a party.
I got all the videos and pictures and post messages.
Oh, there you go.
And late night phone calls.
That was a good phone call until you snorted in my ear.
Flaming TV says, never seen this guy before. You haven't. He doesn't show his face much. He's a behind the scenes guy, and he's a wonderful one at that. So, Balama is the reason I now know way more than the average citizen about Kristen Stewart.
There you go.
What's she up to right now?
I think she's sleeping. I don't know.
Well, as we know,
you mean it?
as we know from her body of work, she enjoys.
Oh, okay. She's got Charlie's Angels in November, and then Underwater in January, and then the Gene Seberg movie sometime next year.
No, I actually meant when you answered, she's probably sleeping. That's what I actually meant. So don't worry.
Okay.
You got me the first time. I meant literally right now.
Well, as we know from her body of work, she enjoys it when men stare at her while she sleeps.
I've only seen her in nothing. So
Get out of here.
Really?
never seen a Twilight movie.
All right,
That's all I know her from.
List her entire right now. Go list her entire filmology. Let's see if he's seen anything.
Oh, me? We got Panic Room, Adventureland.
Oh wait, I saw Panic Room, but I didn't realize that was her. She's a little kid, right?
Yeah, sure.
All right, game over.
All right. Got a phone call.
Is it
Into the Wild? No, it was.
She was calling to tell you what she's up to right
she
now.
wasn't Into the Wild. I remember seeing her there, and I was like, "That's her!" Whoa! I was looking really high when I watched that movie. As my friend and I had just hiked Mount Whitney, and we just got bombed on edibles to forget how much our bodies hurt. And we watched Into the Wild and made fun of that guy. And we're like, he deserved to die. He's an idiot.
Is that the guy that got eaten by the bear? Did he get eaten by the bear?
He died in the wilderness.
Oh.
No, he didn't. He died in the. He was the guy getting eaten by the bear is Grizzly Man. No, the Into the Wild guy is the one who went and ended up in a bus in the Alaskan wilderness and was like, I will conquer the nature because I am the king of the world. And then nature fucked him up.
Emil Hirsch.
He just ate bad. Bad mushrooms is the scientific consensus. The book, and then that's what the movie took. Said it was like potato seeds or something. But the scientific consensus is bad mushrooms. Mushrooms that make you very sick. They make you weak and delirious, so it's very hard to go find food. So and ultimately died of starvation.
Well, in the movie, he kills a deer, and he did not make it.
Did bad at that. Oh, that was not as good as the first one, but that was still pretty all right. That time he actually caught himself. The first time he was like head first into the wall.
I still missed him because the way this is framed now.
Oh, I could see it. I saw it through that. I didn't see it this way. I saw it through that. It was right there for you.
I was just trying to see what Balam's posters were. Sorry.
Okay, I see. You're more invested in Balam.
I got a Last Jedi poster right
That's
there.
what I thought I saw.
And then
And a box of Reese's Puffs, huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh boy.
Jesse, you remember our Reese's Puffs?
They're still on my counter.
I think you should
That's
eat those
alright.
before they expire.
I will try to. I don't eat a lot of cereal.
Didn't we buy him drunk?
Probably. We're like, oh my god, we have to get Reese's Puffs because of that thing.
We were going to adopt cereal. We're also going to get the Eagles.
Laura Ryan Soul, my fanfiction story is here. What's up, Laura? She says that we're so cute. I agree. Just me and Jeff. Sorry, Blom, you're not cute.
Oh, I'm not.
No, well, not like in the context of us. You are a pretty adorable guy, though.
Oh, thank you.
Matt Joseph says, Jeff, do you want a Last Jedi poster?
Only if it's signed by Laura Dern and
Hooray.
Carrie Fisher. And
Hooray.
Carrie always.
You a Laura Dern fan?
No. I think I've seen her in like 3 things outside of The Last Jedi.
I've actually seen her in a bunch of stuff. She pops up places. She was the mom in Wild, which is the Reese Witherspoon based on the true story of someone hiking the PCT. And she was wonderful in that.
I'm going to look up her filmography and see what I've seen with Laura Dern.
Well, you've seen Jurassic Park, so
Yes.
you've been in like a surprising number of things.
In Jurassic Park 3.
Yes, she was.
I haven't seen that one.
You've
Really?
never seen Jurassic Park 3?
I've seen 1 and 2, and that's it.
That's a movie we'll get drunk and watch sometime. It's like, it's bad, but it's fun bad.
Okay, I've seen October Sky. I've seen The Founder.
Oh, she was in Blue Velvet. There you go.
Yeah, I knew that movie. I just know I haven't seen it. It was a
You haven't
David
seen
Lynch
it?
trick. No.
I don't know if I want to ever watch that movie ever again. I think once was enough.
Yeah, I've only seen those Laura Dern movies.
Okay,
I don't dislike her, but I don't like her either.
that's fair. I think she's fine. Like she's never bothered me, except her character bothered me. I don't hold that against her though.
Yeah, she didn't write the damn thing. She just did what some asshole with a round head told her to do.
Oh, Roundhead.
Jeff, you don't like The Last Jedi?
Have you ever watched our channel?
I started with your channel, sir. There you
Oh,
go.
thank you.
Yeah, but he likes me better now.
It's okay. You like me better.
I discovered all you guys were at the same time.
All right.
Early 2018.
Laura says,
Late 2017.
Oh, okay, so right as we made the video. Okay.
Laura says, I wish I hadn't seen Blue Velvet. That's an accurate statement. So that's very much how I feel about that movie.
Do you want to watch Eraserhead?
Nope.
Why?
I just don't. I can. It's fine.
It's really weird and stupid.
Okay.
Oh.
Who is the troll? Do you mean this person right here? Oh, this is Balam. Unfortunately, Balam is not. Well, Balam is trolling a little bit. Balam also, like The Last Jedi.
You got to pay the troll toll if you want to get into that boy's hole. Jesse's like, what are you talking about? You got to pay the troll toll to me. You got to watch that show.
What show?
It's Always Sunny.
Oh, right.
Charlie writes a play. The Nightman Cometh.
Okay.
Such
I only saw the episode where the guy's like, he's on the fence. The abortion episode or something.
Oh, that's one of the first. Oh, yeah, that's an early episode. That's the first season.
Yeah.
I skip over first season because there's no Danny DeVito.
Oh.
But, go watch all of it. It's on Hulu, man.
All right, I'll check it out. I see you haven't gotten a haircut yet.
Me or him?
Yeah, I would say we both need haircuts. Well, you don't, Jesse. You look fine, but
I do. I'm getting one on Thursday, so I made that happen.
I'll get one eventually.
You will not.
I will for this wedding. I don't.
Are you actually going to get a haircut before I see you next?
Yeah, you can look at this, and it'll be.
You get a haircut for me in Vegas. So you like Veronica better than me? Is that it?
I got a haircut for you in Vegas. My hair was short in Vegas.
Yeah, but you were complaining then about how you needed to get it cut.
After we left the desert.
You were definitely saying.
I think that's why I brought it up. When I took you guys to the hotel, he was complaining about getting a haircut.
Maybe. I don't remember that.
Because I don't think you got one between Columbus and Vegas.
I'm going to look at a picture of me.
Columbus, you were like, I'm going to go home and get a haircut. And then you were like, yeah, I never got that haircut.
I love how that's how you remember Columbus, me not having a haircut. Not all the great stuff that happened, just not having a damn haircut.
That happens to be relevant to this current line of conversation.
The only messed up part is I don't have pictures of me in Columbus. I have pictures of you.
I have pictures of you from Columbus.
I have a picture of this screenshot.
Oh, I have one picture of you from Columbus.
Oh,
you have what?
I have one picture of you, I think, from Columbus.
Can you show it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
One we used for the mindless bullshit thumbnail.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. And you're definitely like, it's not crazy or anything, but it's definitely like not recently cut.
That's true.
There. Where is it? See?
Look at this picture of you.
That's a great picture of me.
Yeah, you had just eaten something blue.
Oh, it's the blue cupcakes.
Oh. That was a fun night.
So your hair has been growing just continuously since before Columbus.
That's kind of how hair works.
I'm gonna say you haven't gotten a haircut in months, several months now.
It's not like I haven't showered or something. You're making a big deal out of it.
3 months. I don't know how often you usually get haircuts.
I should get my hair cut or at least trimmed up at least once a month, but I never have the will to. I work from home. I'm never on camera.
Because mine, not there, but I cut mine just after Columbus, and now it needs to be cut again. It's not as, it's getting pretty crazy. Chapter Master Dante says, Jeff, your woman saved your life and gives you a discount on bagels. Do as she says. Drink. Sure.
I get a discount on bagels?
I don't know. I guess
I love bagels. We got bagel sandwiches before we went to the desert.
Even though, I mean,
they fucked up your order.
What?
They fucked up your order.
Mm-hmm.
You were supposed to get bacon. They gave you sausage.
Oh, right. They did.
I remember random things about food, so.
I was very grump.
Thank you, Laura. You like puffy-haired Jeff.
Who made this?
That was a meme that popped up right. You don't have to share it. I just didn't want to post it on here and embarrass us, but. So that popped up the day July 10th. So we left on the 7th, but I guess the audience thought something was going on from our live stream that we totally didn't think was obvious. And that was sent to me back in July.
It was hard to hold that secret for 2 days.
Hold on, show it.
Oh my God.
Somebody made that right away.
Remember when I was in Vegas, I was freaking the fuck out. You know, they're like, you can't tell anybody. Nobody knows. And I'm like, oh shit.
Well, no, but the thing is, I wasn't going to kidnap him then. We were going to keep this a secret until like October. Remember that? Jeff, this is going to be a secret until like next week.
You know what's great? We don't have to keep it a secret, and we didn't have to wait from August till October to see each other. It could have worked. It would have worked, but god damn it.
Can you imagine how different this would where we would be in this relationship right now if I hadn't done that?
Not where we were at now.
You would not be planning on moving in at the top of the year. So
yeah. Well, I'm glad you kidnapped me. It was the best month I've had all year.
Good.
It would have given me an ulcer, I'll tell you that.
Dude, it was never nerve-wracking because it's like, I'll just have everything I need to work sent out here. And that's what it did. Didn't hurt the channel. It grew. Had a hell of a time with Jesse. Got to go out into the desert and do cool shit. Even going to Ralph was fun.
Lando, why must you always knock that over? How many times do you need to knock it down before you realize it is not a stable surface to stand on?
What did you do?
I have this thing that has my like important papers that I need to like papers to be filed. Like I've looked at these and I need to file these. And it sits on the side of my dresser, and usually it's fine. And just a little bit of it hangs off the edge, which is totally fine unless one of my cats decides to fucking use it as a sled. Which it was kind of hilarious to watch Lando fall like that. Oh, did you actually manage to not flip it over? Good job, Lando. He scared himself though. Worth it.
I think Jeff just kissed me.
No. Make a weird face, Jesse. You're on camera, but I'm looking at her. I can't. Now I'm looking at you. Now I'm looking at her.
There you go. I'm like.
It's funny because when you're looking at me on my screen, it looks like you're looking at him.
Oh, okay.
Better.
Looking at me now?
I'm looking at the microphone. I'm just not going to look at anybody. You know what? Here we go. Now you can't tell where I'm looking.
Now you're that dork who's wearing sunglasses inside and at night.
He looks
Hey,
so
call me Corey Hart.
All right. Well, I have to pee. So I'm going to leave you two boys. So, well, I got to leave Jane. Jane just fell asleep on my feet. You're awake, Jane, right?
I gotta close this window because there's a dog losing its shit outside.
Jane, go in the bed for now, okay? I have to go to the bathroom. I will come back. So you just go sleep right there. You go sleep right there. That's right. You need your little bed. Jane has started kneading. He started kneading. He needs the
Good.
bed.
He won't drool on me though when he needs.
We'll find out. So I'm gonna go pee. You guys just chill. We got 154 people watching right now. My rule is when I go to the bathroom, lose them all. Make them all go away. Scare them all.
Well, Anime Night 1992 is quoting Dumb and Dumber, so I'm proud of him as well.
How do you see the chat with it? This is my second stream ever.
Oh, you go over to where it says private chat and live comments, and you click on the word live comments, and it pops up over here.
Oh, get out of here. Oh, there it is. Nice.
Because since this isn't my stream, it's nice that I don't have to like do the flow of the show and try to read the chat. Right. I can just read the chat when Jesse talks about stuff. So
yeah, I'm getting nervous because I'm starting a new show with Jesse and everybody else. I'm waiting for them to sign on officially. So I might have to do this.
What's the topic?
So it's just well, I don't have I've never been on YouTube before. I've never started a channel before. I don't have anything. So this is day one kind of type stuff for me. And
be excited. Don't be nervous. It's fun.
Yeah. And I'm trying to get comfortable being on camera. So I did Proper Jeremy's channel a couple of weeks ago, and this is my second one.
I like Proper Jeremy. He's a good dude.
He's a really good dude. I hung out with him till like 4 a.m. the other day. We were so tempted to go down to the Back to the Future Mall. And I'm like, dude, it's 4 a.m. and I live in San Diego. We're in LA. I'm like, I have to go.
He can hang. We went to Obi-Wan's house and we were up till 5 a.m. playing Cards Against Humanity. And then Jesse and I got home. It was like 7 a.m. We're like, what the fuck are we going to do?
Yeah, Obi-Wan was with us.
You cut out.
Jeremy, we were hanging out at Jesse. It was Obi-Wan, Proper Jeremy, and we were hanging out at Jesse's house. And after
I got a phone call. It was the weirdest phone call ever. It started with "I miss you" and ended with.
Mm-hmm. She was pretty much dead.
She's like, "Why are you awake? Can we talk?" I'm like, "Yes, we can talk."
Yeah, I drove Proper Jeremy home, and then we're just hanging out outside his place, and then he was just like, he just started quoting Back to the Future, and I'm like, holy shit, I love Back to the Future. And he was like, you want to go to Marty's house? And I'm like, dude, it's like 4 a.m. and I live 3 hours away. And we got on the freeway, and then we saw an accident. We're like, no, we're not going to be able to do this tonight.
I would have told him I will go to the Back to the Future house with you. That is my favorite movie, and I will quote the movie with you all night long. We'll even get into quoting Back to the Future Part 2 to each other.
You lost 2 people. You guys suck at this game.
We lost how many?
2.
Because they're magnetic personalities, and we're talking about Back to the Future.
All right. Blood Monsters is an odd dating channel. Ha! No super chats though. This is sad. I can't be drunk without super
You.
chats. What?
They were for you, not us. Nobody's gonna super chat me on your channel.
Really? Because I feel like it happens pretty much every time you're on my channel.
Yeah, but they're for you though. You're usually on camera when they ask questions.
Uh-huh. Flaming TP says, and Jeff didn't whip it out. What a disappointment all around.
Not on YouTube. I don't want to get your channel taken down.
Well, I appreciate that. That's nice. To be fair, we wouldn't see you if you did, so you could always tell us you were doing it.
That actually can get you in trouble too.
Oh, really? That's terrifying.
Yeah, that's why I don't ever joke around with that on other people's channels or my own, because I don't want to get their channel suspended.
Hooray!
I would feel terrible if I made one joke and your channel got demonetized.
I would just force you to support me for the rest of my life.
Oh my god! Imagine.
Just
Well,
just
you
guilt me for doing that.
I don't think you could guilt me into it, but what we would do is I'd be like, all right, well, if we're going to do it that way, then we're going to come up with something together and be uber successful, which is probably what we'll end up doing anyway.
You want to make a channel together, Jeff?
What?
Do you want to make a channel together?
Oh, I kind of feel like we already have this, but, we just,
Oh,
Jump.
okay. So you're going to take over half of my apartment, and then you're just going to take over half my channel, too?
no. Mindless entertainment is yours. World-class bullshitters is mine.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh, Cloudus Christus, fly, Eagles fly! Woo! Go Birds!
I have an honest question for you. Would you want to start another channel at zero?
No, not really.
Neither would I.
Team Jesse's at zero.
I'm already working on one that started at zero. And it's completely unrelated to any of this stuff. That channel started at zero. And in the few months of work that we've put into it, it is at 267 subscribers. That's I'm honestly okay with that. I'm pretty happy with it.
So have you ever made a Stroop waffle before?
What?
Have you ever had a Stroop waffle before?
What the fuck is a Stroop waffle?
Oh, they're delicious. Oh, shit, hold on. I was looking. I had another box of them, but these are what they are. These are, I think they're Dutch.
I gotta close this door.
And they're just like these little cinnamon waffles that you put over your tea, and it melts the caramel inside, and then you have like this gooey caramel treat. They've been around for hundreds and hundreds of years.
Okay.
I feel like we should experience them together. Actually, the reason I'm looking around my room is I have another box, and I'm looking for one now because I want some sugar to stay awake because I'm tired.
So one piece of your birthday present may not get here in time.
The piece I care about is you. Will you be there in time? Okay, that's all I care about.
Shit, you made me blush.
I forgot you're here. I'm sorry. I'm looking directly at her. It's like, oh, hi, Balam.
Well, she has this back.
Third wheeling.
That's okay. Tricycles are important. We saw The Shining. The big wheel.
Speaking of The Shining, isn't today some anniversary for The Shining? 35 years or something?
Yeah, that's probably the
Way
Maybe.
better.
See my office now.
I forgot about buttons. I forgot I had control.
You do have control. You must learn control.
I got the power. But now I don't have kittens. Where are my kittens? Kittens. I'm just going to wave this toy around. There we are. There's a kitten.
Oh my god, that's a store display poster, dude.
It is. It's super cool.
Oh, I know. It's not, but I know what it is. I feel like we're all reframing. We look better now.
I like this.
I thought we were like more, we were cozier together the other way, but that's fine.
Do you want to be cozy? You wanna
No.
This is production value right here.
This is better. I'll be cozy with you next week, Jesse.
Yeah. Do I have the authority to move windows around? I don't. That's too bad.
Not in the free version.
Oh. Well, I'm Jewish, so this version's good enough for me.
I love the paid version because you can do little graphics.
Cool.
Well, not graphics, like little overlays and shit.
Cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
I'm excited.
So, what are we gonna keep talking about? Steak dinners?
I'm down. I like steak.
Yeah,
Well, how do you like the steak cook? What do you got down there?
I got Spider-Man.
Oh, hooray.
Is that the 4K Blu-ray Steelbook?
Yes, it is. From Best Buy. I almost didn't get it, but picked
You
it up
know,
on the way
for as
home.
much as I like the character of Spider-Man, I don't have it. I like that movie too. I just don't own it. I don't own any of the Andrew Garfield ones either.
I don't know.
But I do have. Well, I'm not going to go pull that out because that'll cost some other shit to fall. I have random Spider-Man stuff all throughout this room.
I see one over your shoulder.
You
Oh
pulled
yeah,
it.
that's my wall display.
You pulled it. You're breaking all the feathers. The feathers are all broke. Look at this. Look how sad this toy is now. It used to be all plumage, and now it's like blah.
This feels like the Brady Bunch. Dun 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 dun. Dun.
You have a feather on your cappy.
That's a guilty pleasure movie of mine. When I was watching it when I was sick,
Uh-huh.
What was it?
Very Brady sequel.
Oh, where they go to Hawaii?
Yep, it's not a great movie, but I do enjoy it because it's just
first one's
something
pretty
I watched a bunch as a kid.
I don't think I ever saw it. I watched the show when I was younger, but
The movie makes fun of the show. Like it's, we'll watch it together when we've had a couple drinks. You'll laugh at it. Marcia and Greg, almost. Never mind. You just have to watch it.
okay.
I watched Charlie's Angels the other day, the first one.
Yeah.
Really, it holds up.
You get prepared
The first 20 minutes are rough, and then after that, it really smooths out.
to watch the movie in ages.
I haven't seen it since the year 2000 when I saw it in theaters.
Yeah,
Hooray.
it was super good.
And that's kicking your ass. That was actually a pretty funny part. I like Drew Barrymore.
Guys, just a reminder, it is the Jewish New Year. Shana Tova. My people out there, I am drinking Manischewitz in honor of it, but only for your super chats. So if you would like to see me
I'm
after
drinking.
I'm intoxicated, you must send those. Yes, the cat is fine.
So Hanukkah's not that big of a deal in the Jewish world, correct?
It's not an important holiday. It's become very widely celebrated because it's just our Christmas, basically.
I'm just trying to figure out like if we're gonna do like next year the thing where we watch 8 Crazy Nights and
Typically, I
Listen to
like.
the songs.
Actually, I don't even know when Hanukkah is this year.
I think it's right around Christmas, isn't it?
Well,
I'm
the
not
thing about,
message.
so the thing about Jewish holidays is because we're on a lunar calendar, they're not ever the same dates. So, like, it's never like, oh, Hanukkah starts on December 12th every year. Like, no, Hanukkah can start as early as November 28th. There was actually the last time my birthday was on Thanksgiving, my birthday, Thanksgiving, and the first night of Hanukkah were the same night. Balam, do you have headphones by any chance?
Yes, I do.
I think I'm taking an echo back through your
Okay, here. I'll throw them on.
thing. Thank you. I just because it wasn't happening before. I was assuming it's yours. If it's not yours, I'll yell at Jeff. Or Jeff
I have headphones in, so wow.
The volume is on really well too. How's that?
That's not Hebrew. Someone was asking that in the chat. What was up there? That's not Hebrew. It looks like Arabic. Unless it's Hebrew script, but it doesn't look like that. It looks like Arabic to me, but could be. But no, because Hebrew's left to right anyway. So, no. So the Jewish holidays never land on the same days. They change depending on when the lunar calendar lines up with the solar calendar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's not like Rosh Hashanah is not always going to be on the last Sunday of September or on the September, 20, whatever it is. It's going to be on the first day of whatever the fucking first, I don't even remember the Jewish months anymore, but it's always going to be the first day of that Jewish month. And
That should be your comic book, That Jewish Month.
that Jewish month.
Wait, I could do a comic about the story of our month together. There we go.
We'll call it
That
that
Jewish Month.
Wow. Wow.
That'd be such a terrible title.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Last year, Hanukkah was like the first week of December. This week, it's December 22nd through December 30th.
So hey, I'll see you for Hanukkah this year.
Or part of it, yeah.
I don't know the gift protocol, so I'm just buying you a Christmas gift and calling it a day. Oh yeah.
You're supposed to get me a present for every night of Hanukkah.
Well, we'll split a plane ticket, into 8 parts, and each day I'll give you a part of a plane ticket, and then
Great. And Flamey Dooby says I should do a high segment and call it Milestone. I don't usually stream high because I'm just not as functional a person when I'm high as when I'm drunk, but I'm not opposed to it. I'll invite Jeremy every time just to see how uncomfortable it makes him.
I want to invite him on a stream when we're in the same room together.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I'll be like, hooray for you guys! Ha ha ha!
I looked at that episode of the High Council we were on together. We really were just like, you looked like a severed head when I was holding you.
When I was snuggled up against you.
Yeah, when aren't you?
Whenever you're not here, just been for like a consistent month now.
Yep, I came home on the 30th of August.
This is sad.
You're sad.
Yeah, I am.
You got to go off to a fun tournament, and I came home and it sucked. And then the next weekend you came home and you were kind of bummed, and I was at a convention. So we're finally on the same level. It's like we both know this sucks.
I like how this is just mindless bullshit after hours.
Yep, pretty much.
Ooh, we can get into the really the private stuff, like what kind of cheeses we like to drink with our wines.
Well, you don't like Josh, so
Josh is an asshole.
Josh is delicious.
Josh is out of our lives.
Josh may come back into our lives. Be prepared.
Josh will come back when Blue Giant makes a return.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You say that, but I can get Josh whenever I want from Ralph's.
Well, I'll go get Dom and his friends, Corbell and Cristal.
You're doing this poorly.
No shit. I don't even look at. I don't want to keep talking about Josh. All right, he ruined our relationship.
How did he ruin our relationship?
He is the reason I haven't seen you in a month.
Yeah, bullshit. All right,
Josh, you son of a bitch! I hate you.
You can't blame Josh for your problems.
It's our problem, not mine. Ours, and it's Josh's fucking fault.
It's not Josh's fault. I will not let you put this on Josh. This is not Josh's fault.
Josh is trash.
You went back to Ohio. No one made you do that.
You even wrote a song about it.
Yeah, years in advance, apparently.
Jeff 4.
Yeah, Jeff 4. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Don't go back to Ohio.
Oh,
Jesse and the Jeffs.
Are you gonna sing that to me when I get out there? Don't go back to Ohio.
no.
You should, because then I'll stay longer.
You're staying forever.
Am I? I mean, I'm gonna live with you like that, but we are going other places. We're not gonna just stay in that apartment forever.
You're staying with me forever.
She loves that apartment.
Yeah, but we're gonna be like, oh, let's go back to the East Coast to go visit family.
Yeah, but you'll still be with me.
Fair enough. Have I complained once about it?
Jeff Nelson says, answer not required, not really my business, but have you gifted Jesse with lingerie?
No.
Nope.
That's not her thing.
How do you know?
I don't, but never mind. I'm not going to say shit on air.
So, fun fact, before Vegas, Hadass tried to take me lingerie shopping, but we didn't find anything we liked in the place that we went.
Well, I liked the way you did it, so.
Cool.
You looked very classy in your dress, and that was it.
She did help
What do you
me.
mean TP says buy, don't rent?
Well, when we
Eventually.
yeah.
I mean, I wasn't going to try to buy an apartment in California right now.
Nope.
Shit, gas is $4 a gallon over there.
Yeah, dude, when I came home and I went out to eat and it was like $18, I was like, oh my God. Like the fact that shit wasn't that. I took my mom to Outback and it was like half of what it was to go to Crave.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, we also got a bunch of stuff at Crave.
We were really drunk.
I needed both of those bagels.
You ate 2 bagels. We had 2 pieces of giant cake.
Yeah,
That was one of the best nights we had.
that was really fun.
I have a lot of those pictures. We looked terrible.
I don't have any of those. You should
I'll send them all to you right now.
please. Oh, Caitlin posted Hadassah's Instagram. You should definitely follow her. And on Twitter. She's also Hadassah Love on Twitter. She is one of my besties. She's hilarious. So definitely.
She is a good person, and I like her very much.
I've never met her, right, Jesse?
Nope, not yet, but you will, I'm sure.
We'll celebrate when I come to California, Balam.
Oh my god, it's gonna be amazing.
In-N-Out burgers for everybody.
I've been tagging Jeremy every time I go.
Yeah.
Video.
One time I've been to In-N-Out. I guess I've been twice in like the past year, and I've sent Jeremy. Well, I sent Jeremy a picture the first time. I sent him a video the second time. Oh, I live videoed with him the second time.
I was there.
You were. That was the whole point.
There you go. I like the one of us where we're like our tongues are touching, but you look like you're doing something else. I'm gonna show this one.
Oh, these are amazing. The one where we're smiling is cool. We just look really drunk.
Because we really were. We went to Casa Vega first.
Your nose is a little red.
Yeah, I'm Santa Claus.
Your little drunk nose. That would make you Rudolph.
No, Santa Claus had a rosy red nose.
Okay.
Don't question me on my Christmas knowledge there, Jesse.
Alrighty. I've seen Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah, and I remember my first beer, so there we go. We're both equally qualified.
I got drunk on Christmas Eve. The first time I ever got drunk was Christmas Eve.
I don't drink around my family because my grandma makes a huge stink out of it.
When I was under 21, the only people I drank around were my family, specifically my mom's family in New York. Or in New York, sorry, in New Haven, Connecticut. I'm brains. I just got stuck on this picture because I think this is adorable. And this is one of our best ones ever taken.
Oh my god, that is sweet.
You think that's one of our best photos ever taken?
Yeah. We both look vaguely concerned.
Because we didn't know how we were going to get back home.
I think we were trying to look cool.
We failed.
Did we lift or walk?
We took a lift back. We walked to the bar. We walked all the way to Casa Vega.
Yeah. We took a lift from Casa Vega to Crave.
And then from Crave back to the apartment.
Okay.
All I remember is trying to eat that barbecue cheeseburger and like struggling super hard. Because we weren't at a table. We were at like a couch with like a coffee table in front of us.
Yeah. The couch is good for snuggling.
Yes. All those photos prove that.
I remember getting partway through my bagel with cream cheese and realizing I did not need this bagel with cream cheese, but holy fuck, all that cream cheese tasted so good. So I was going to eat it, goddammit. And then getting through that and be like, oh shit, we have cake.
You love
cake too.
Speaking of couches, my mom, I said something about, like how moving in, we're getting furniture. She's like, is a futon going to be big enough for you? I was like, Mom, this apartment's not big enough for me, but we'll make it work.
Oh, so now my apartment's not big enough for you.
It was a joke. Like, I literally can fit through the door and that's it. No, I don't care. We'll take our IKEA trip.
I'm looking forward to it.
I like IKEA. We'll get one of those stupidly long carts and we'll pick shit off and I'll just pull it out and put it on there.
So you got to do the whole floor walkthrough, and then you take all the pictures of the stuff you want, and then it's like IKEA's a 2-part adventure.
Yeah,
if you're actually buying, right? Because you pick out all the stuff you want, and then it's like then you go find it. Then it's like a scavenger hunt, and you go find it in the basement.
You have to be careful with me because if we go IKEA shopping, we might end up with like a new kitchen in an apartment we can't put it in. So I mean, I like that place a lot. I get the catalog, I get those blue bags, the plasticky ones that are good for like everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like over here, you can't see it. All IKEA shelving.
Are we starting our IKEA trip with Swedish meatballs?
I was going to suggest that, but I didn't know your stance on Swedish meatballs, so I didn't want to overstep my boundaries.
They're fine.
I mean, I've never had them from IKEA. I usually don't think of IKEA in food.
Neither do I. I think I had them once because everyone raved about them forever, and I was like, I guess I will have these, and they were good.
I will try them with you.
Or did I have Swedish meatballs somewhere else? I can't remember if I actually got them from IKEA or if I got them somewhere else to be like, everyone raves about Swedish meatballs. These are meatballs. They're delicious.
Well, I'm looking at a picture. Don't they come with like a lingonberry jam or something?
Sure.
I always think of lingonberry pancakes from The Big Lebowski.
I haven't watched that movie in ages. I should watch it again.
That's in my top 10.
Is it?
Yeah, I love that movie.
It's a great movie. I
got it on DVD, Blu-ray. I think I have the soundtrack somewhere. Or a soundtrack. I don't know if they have.
I think I have it on DVD and Blu-ray. I've never seen it.
You've never seen it? Dude,
I I don't remember watching it. It's kind of like Indiana Jones, where I'm like, I've seen it multiple times, can't, don't remember it.
You need to watch all the Indiana Jones right now. They're on Netflix.
No, I have them on somewhere.
Yeah, but it's convenient. Like you're taking a shit, you got your phone with you. Netflix, boom, there you go. Raiders of the Lost Ark's on.
Well, I'll do that tomorrow, and I'll think
I
of
don't know
you.
what Jeff does when he takes a shit.
Not watch Raiders of the Usually I'm messaging you.
Oh, great. That's good to know. Thank you for sharing.
I'll never tell you when I'm
Well, no, I don't notice you don't receive pictures of me on the toilet.
You never get them from me either.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
You're not the only one, Jeff.
Yeah, but sends her
I've sent many a crap. Yeah, I've sent a crapper text, one or two. Usually when I'm at work.
I think everyone sent everyone crapper text. No one knows.
You never know. Well, now we all know.
Now you're gonna assume every message I sent you was taken on the toilet. So
it's like time to go text Jesse.
yeah. So happy. Love this relationship.
This is a terrible idea. How do you get us on the stream together?
This was your idea. You were the one who was like, "Hey, can I join?"
I knew it was gonna. It's like, oh, okay, we're gonna click, and we're gonna start just making poop jokes.
Oh,
Hey,
Chad Dante says, "I need sleep. Good night, all. May you and Jeff grow old and weirder together. Drink."
Thank
Well,
you.
you're more normal. That's for damn sure. Thank you for the.
I'm
shoot,
just-
Dr. Master
I'm
Dante.
just enjoying this honeymoon period you guys are in. I can't wait for like 2 years from now when you guys are just like, I hate you, blah blah blah.
Oh,
Like I don't even like your food.
I'm glad you're rooting for us. That's good to know.
Thanks. I don't think we'll ever have like that period. We'll just get comfortable with each other and just be like,
And then we'll text each other and be like, "I'm on the crapper right now. Hi."
And then we've reached another level of comfort, with each other, and it's like I'm even closer than ever.
Uh-huh.
Like 3 years from now, she's still trying to get you to watch Lord of the Rings.
I'll watch it within the first month of being out there, just to say I watched it. May not hate it. You never know.
I bet he's gonna watch the 2 disc of special features before he even gets to the movies. He's gonna do the whole tour around those Blu-rays.
We have plans.
Yeah, well, you and Obi-Wan have plans. I'm just along for the ride.
I might actually be there. Actually.
You might be. I've kidnapped you once before, Jeff. I'll do it again.
I want pizza if we're gonna watch Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
Honestly, that challenge sounds daunting. I'm like, whew, that's a long watch.
All I ask is that I don't get coached through the movies. Like I just watch them and enjoy them.
Okay.
Because I'll give them the same respect I'd give whatever, like Joker. Like sit down, watch them, take it in.
Speaking of, that comes out in a day and a half.
Yeah, we're gonna see it in Milwaukee, so
We are. Oh shit, we're gonna miss out on all those
Joker reviews.
I don't know. I might get shot through the neck when I'm watching mine. Who knows?
It's okay. The bullet passed right through. You're gonna live. I don't know how that works, but whatever. Yeah. So let's talk about something. I don't know anything.
How's your comic book, Jeff?
Almost done.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my copy.
You'll get it. You got the last update, right? I said I guarantee to ship it in October.
Yes.
Dude, there's 2 pages, and that's it. And I'm done, and it goes to the printer, and then it goes out and does that, and I'm done.
How long does it take for the printer to turn it around?
8 days.
Damn.
I'm excited.
Yeah. I need to find a place that will make a custom calendar where I can make a custom calendar.
Does Vistaprint offer that service?
I don't know.
Because you can do that.
I love one where they'll fulfill the orders as well, so I don't have to ship them.
Well, Balam, there's going to be a second printing of the comic, so you might want that one because Jesse's involved with that one.
I know. I've heard the plans, and it's super cool.
Yeah, I forgot you were there for it.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I barely remember that night. I remember you finding out and freaking out, and then we went and got really terrible pho, and that was it.
Yeah, I remember the car ride. We took the long way.
Do you not remember that, Jesse?
The pho. Ugh. Yeah. Disappointing pho.
That was really terrible. It wasn't cheap. It was like $50. I was like, this is terrible. And then you spilled your drink in it because you were so drunk.
Dude. That's because what? Jesse Miller bought me drinks all night.
Yeah.
That guy was fun. I hung out with him all night. Him, Proper Jeremy, and Tom from Midnight's Edge.
Didn't you go back to Proper Jeremy's hotel room?
Oh, yeah. We slept in the same bed. We slept together.
Well, no judgment here.
Yeah, buddy.
Well, I mean, there was no sex, but there was a lot of...
You slept together, but there was no sex. And the sky's purple.
He's going to be so pissed, though.
I mean, I can't not look at him and think of you guys sharing a bed together.
Oh, Mongo's big things.
We had clothes on.
You don't have to take your clothes off to have a good time. I know that song.
Mongo.
So I'm trying to think if there's anything. It's weird. We're in a weird place right now. Like the build up to Star Wars is a big deal. People are excited. People aren't excited. Okay, like 8 people are excited. But
I'm excited.
I'm excited to see how bad the merchandise falls apart.
I just got to go get my Rey stuff after that. I don't care.
Do you really want Rey stuff?
I do. I buy it. I have every single Rey item, I think, in the world.
I
Just
have
one
a
of
Rey
each.
action figure without a head.
Well, it counts.
I got it for $0.25.
Nice.
If I ever find stuff you're looking for, let me know. I'll gladly, even if I hate it, I'll pick up stuff for fellow collectors.
Thank you.
I was saying, like, if I was like, dude, Walmart has a Captain America I'm looking for, and you were at Walmart getting, I don't know, a giant bag of cereal, and they had it, I'd be like, pick that up for me, and I'll pay you.
Awesome, man.
So,
yeah, just let me know if there's anything you're looking for. I'm always on the hunt. Jesse knows.
I have completed my X-Men collection, so come December, the last piece will arrive, and that's it. I've collected the entire Jim Lee X-Men team. Mm-hmm. I don't need any more, so I'm done with the X-Men. And then the nice part is about having a house here is that anytime I need to buy shit online, I just have it sent here.
You just order it to the house. Yeah.
No one. It's not even going to worry about it. So I'm like, oh, I wanted that rock statue. Cool. Well, it won't fit in this apartment, but it'll be great sitting at the house in a giant.
Is it
crate.
the one with the? Is it the one with the 2 heads?
Yeah, like 2 upper bodies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm buying that. I can't wait.
Does one have the tattoo?
Yeah, one's like 2001 Rock and one's like 2014 Rock. Whatever. WrestleMania. Well, 13 would be WrestleMania 29. Either way, I saw that at Comic-Con. I went, I have to own this. And I got very excited. And then we had to go on a live stream. And all I wanted to do on that live stream is talk about the statue. But no one cared. So I had to realize.
I was there for that. I heard that stream.
Yeah, we had Razor Fist on.
I think so. Hi, Jesse.
I'm listening. So I'm thinking about this calendar. So I'm I found. Okay, I'm looking for place that will do online fulfillment. So, yeah, because I'm planning 2 calendars, 2 2020 calendars. One is a kitten calendar. Well, cats, all 4 of them. And one is a sexy Jessie calendar.
I wish we had like a time where we could wear like really shitty matching sweaters and just hold the kittens on one of the months, like Step Brothers, but with cats.
You know, I tried taking a picture like that about 10 years ago with one of my friends that I just randomly ran into, and I'm like, we have to go take one of those pictures. He wasn't into it.
Right.
Jesse, we should go to the mall to one of those glamour shop places like at Olin Mills. I'll get us just the dumbest photos together.
Hooray.
It would be hilarious. We wouldn't even show them to anybody.
Hooray.
Oh, we'll have a Christmas card we send out with
Are
turtlenecks.
Do that?
You think I really want to do that? Hell no.
If we did one, we would have to have all of my children in it.
No, you guys
all the kittens are in...
Make a big poster out of it, and then you could sell it.
Yeah.
I'd buy one.
Happy Holidays, Menace.
The Hickstone Christmas card.
I'm great with that name. I actually had a Christmas card designed for the podcast one year for all of our patrons, but I couldn't get the color art done in time. But I had the line art done.
I forgot, like an hour ago, Hadass said, "Greetings, Hicks Kebab."
Oh, hello, Hadass.
You already said hello. It was her saying hello back to you.
Oh, hello again, Hadass. may you enjoy the season of Halloween, the greatest time of the year. Do they have a lot of haunted houses out by you?
Like regular like people doing ones, or like
Yes, like not like legitimately houses that are haunted. Halloween attractions, haunted houses.
I mean, I don't know like haunted houses, but like Universal does Halloween Horror Nights. Queen Mary does mazes. Their Knott's Berry Farm does Not Scary Farm. Six Flags does a Halloween thing.
Okay, so the answer is yes.
I
And the correct answer is I'm going to buy a season pass to whatever so we can go to Universal and go to the Halloween stuff next year.
Universal season pass comes with one free night of Halloween Horror Nights, but we'll upgrade to the front of the line for that specifically because you need it in order to get through all the mazes.
I'm just along for the ride. You tell me what to buy.
Balam, did you still want to do that this year since Jeff will not be here?
Yes, I would love to go. That'd be fun.
I know we discussed, maybe we'll talk to Proper Jeremy see if he wants to join as well.
I know he would join.
Maybe you guys will share a bed fully clothed.
If he's willing to jump out of a plane with you, he's totally going to go to.
When are you doing that?
We're trying to set it up for this weekend if we can.
Like in 4 days weekend?
And if not, it'll be when I come back from Milwaukee. That thing I said, Queen Mary is haunted. This is what I hear.
Jesse and I did the It experience a couple weeks ago.
We did.
That was scary. Kind of scary.
That was acceptable.
It's funny. I still have that poster in my back seat. It's still rolled up.
I still have the popcorn on my kitchen counter. I don't know where my poster is. It must be in my house somewhere. It's a cool poster.
It is a cool poster.
Yeah, thank you.
And it's still it's still in perfect shape. I gotta frame it up before I sit on it.
What an odd! I accidentally could sit on this poster. Fuck!
It's in the backseat of my car. That's why. Like someone's gonna get on there.
You gotta watch out, dude. I could sit in the front seat of your car and still damage your poster.
Jesse was hanging out in the back with Detective Pikachu.
Okay.
I have a Detective Pikachu dolly in the backseat.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
We're getting all the bodily functions on this live stream tonight.
Let's hope not all of them. That would be upsetting.
You can't stop me.
I can. I can actually just make your thing go away.
Man, what's going on with Caitlin? Oh, okay. Never mind. I misread it.
All right, Jesse, pick up the pace.
What am I supposed to do?
It's your stream. I'm falling asleep. Entertain me.
Can we talk about the Bob Iger Lucasfilm thing? Have you guys talked about it on a stream together?
We have the thing where he was like, "Yeah, we fucked over George Lucas."
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that wasn't cool. We did talk about this on a stream. We talked about this last week, Jeff.
No, okay.
We were like, what did George Lucas actually do for Star Wars? And I was like, created it.
Because I randomly came on this stream because that wasn't part of the plan. I was like, hey, link me. And you're like, oh, really? I'm like, yeah. I was kind of like,
because you had been like, I have to draw tonight, and then you were chatting and super chatting. I was like, and everyone's like, bring Jeff on. I was like, Jeff's working, and you're like, I'm not.
No, I finished what I had to draw that night.
Okay.
I usually, if I finish a page at like a weird time, I don't just jump into the next one because the way I get, I'll be like, all right, and then I spend like 6 hours on one part, and it's like 3 a.m, and I'm burnt out.
He has to walk outside for inspiration.
Cool story, bro.
I don't need inspiration, dude. The way I do it is I map out what I'm going to draw in a different book. Right. And so I'm just like, all right, I'm on this page, on this panel, and this is what it is.
So how does it end?
Even Jesse doesn't know.
Really?
Yeah.
All I'm going to ask is that you don't spoil it online.
How many copies are you sending out?
A lot. So
like EVS numbers?
Oh God, no! If I had $900,000 in comic book money, I'd be like, Jesse, let's move. I'd be like, we don't have to leave California yet, but let's go somewhere bigger. Let's go up and
Just go get a big lot in Montana.
Mm,
You can stream. You can stream from there. Ranch Jesse.
That's a hard sell right now, Montana. Ugh.
Why? It's beautiful.
Eventually, you could. We hit the multiple home talk is what we need to make happen.
All right, how about Jackson Hole, Wyoming in the meantime?
Why there?
Because it's wonderful and magical and near Yellowstone and the Tetons.
Those words mean nothing to me.
Wonderful and magical. Okay, so wonderful, and that's really great.
Okay, like you.
Yeah. So picture a plate, picture like me, but like a location.
I'm imagining Jeff with a cowboy hat.
My hat's downstairs. I was like, "Where's my hat?" Oh, it's downstairs.
Magical means like pertaining to magic.
So, like what we have.
Exactly. So imagine like the chemistry in our relationship, like as a physical location. And then Yellowstone is a beautiful national park that I still haven't been to yet.
I've been.
Oh. And and then Grand Teton National Park is another national park that's like right next door. It's Grand Teton National Monument. Anyway, like right near there, which I have technically been to because Snake River winds through that, and I went whitewater rafting there.
So, what about Philly again?
So it's magical and beautiful in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and there's
Philly,
a lot of wild game, and property values gonna be lower than Philly, and me. And
you look at anywhere. You can
Philly's
be anywhere.
good. Philly's good too. I'll
tell you this. You always like, I don't want to live in Ohio. I don't want to fucking live in Ohio. That's clearly off the thing. I don't want to live in Florida, but I wouldn't mind having an apartment in Miami down the road.
No, I don't want to own property in Florida.
Oh, I do, because I know somebody.
Well, is if we live in Jackson Hole, we we'll just die instantly when the super volcano blows up and not have to worry about all the crazy fallout from it.
I don't know if that's a good trade-off.
We're not surviving the super volcano, so we might as well just die instantly.
It's never going to even happen.
It's 40,000 years overdue.
Jesse's going to run toward it.
It's like thousands of years overdue for erupting. It may happen. Anthony Shea just got back from The Shining re-release. Rad. Cool, dude.
I was supposed to go to that.
Is it going to have like the additional footage?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I think it's awesome in 4K and completely restored.
Are you guys excited for Dr. Sleep?
Ish, kind of. Not excited.
Huh?
It's Danny Torrance. Oh, okay.
No, I just said, when does it come out?
I don't know. I kind of want to read the book before it does. Because I was aware that there was a Shining sequel, but I have never read it. So
I just hope it's terrible.
There, so
I actually knew that, and I just was wondering if that was the reason why you kept,
No, it's absolutely not. It has nothing to do with it. It's just an added side bonus. The Dragon Reborn says, "Good day from Australia, guys. What's up?" The chat is now insisting that you move here and that we get married.
I mean, the moving part's definitely happening.
Yeah.
That's a little early to be like, hey, let's get married.
I would agree.
I'd just be like,
My conditions for marrying somebody is that I have to be over 30. I have to have lived with them for at least 1 year, and we should have been together for 2. So
by the time you hit 30, that'll be close to that requirement. Close. Not there, but close.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Dr. Sleep comes out November 8th. I think we'll be in Milwaukee again.
We will be. You want to go see?
Yeah, let's go see it together.
Let's do it. The Dragon Reborn says, "Can I come to the wedding?" Sure.
You did mention that about having fans or whatever as you come.
That's Anna. Anna said anyone can come.
Oh, that's Anna. Sorry.
Anna, are you confusing me and Anna? What else are you confusing us about?
You look nothing alike.
Mm-hmm.
So
you're both girls.
Well, that's like saying we're all people. It's like, well, duh.
We're both women. Thank you very much.
All right, Bree.
There you go.
Dude, my mom and I were having we were talking on the phone today, and like she was ranting about how much of a bitch Brie Larson is.
Yeah, I like your mom more and more.
She's amazing. And she's usually like really generous to celebrities and stuff like that. She's always like, well, they might, she's not like a nasty person, so she always wants to like give them the benefit of the doubt. Like even with Tina Dunham, who she didn't like at first, and then she saw her in a few talk shows. What happened to Jeff?
I'll be right back. I'm grabbing something.
Oh, bye. And then she saw her in a talk show, and she was like, oh, she seems sort of sweet, and was like backed off on her and all that. But Brie Larson, she's watched some of my other videos too, and it's like, oh, is it nice to call this person a bitch? And then everything I said about Brie Larson, she's like, you're right, she sucks. And I'm like, thanks, Mom. So
I don't know. I find her shitty attitude kind of appealing.
Why?
I just think if anyone's gonna do it, might as well be Brie Larson. Like
Why, she just has an ugly personality.
I know, but it kind of suits her.
But like, I don't find that appealing. I don't find shitty people who are self-absorbed to be appealing.
Yeah, but that's why it doesn't bug me in Captain Marvel, because there is people in the world that act like this. Brie Larson being one of them.
Honestly, like her performance didn't bother me that much. I found it underwhelming. I thought that when she was in her like snark moments, those were entertaining and like human, but I felt she read way too much like a teenager and not enough like a fucking, Kree warrior or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just felt she lacked the gravitas to stand there and be a superhero that actually inspired anything at all.
Is that what they were going for, or were they just going Brie Larson superhero?
Well, it was underwhelming, whatever it was, and I really dislike her personality more than I loved her in Room. I thought she did a phenomenal job in Room.
Right.
I thought she absolutely deserved the Academy Award for that. But her personality is wooden. It's flat. It's defensive. It's snippy, it's self-absorbed. I don't think that she doesn't read as a very nice person.
Who?
Oh, because she's not. She is definitely not.
Brie Larson.
Do your listeners want to play a trivia game to win a prize?
What's the prize and what's the trivia game?
Copy of Alita Battle Angel on Blu-ray.
Do they? I don't know. Listeners, do you want to play a trivia game to win a prize? Anthony Sholey asks, anyone else notice that modern films have green tint? Are you sure it's not your television?
Well, I've never been a big fan of post-process stuff. What's it called? Jeff Odo.
Anyway, thank you, Anthony Sholey, for the super chat. What are you talking about?
That like kind of Matrix look where they add the filter now, where everything looks blue or green.
Post-production color correction?
Yeah, the color correction.
I know more about like the physical act of filmmaking than Jeff does, right?
I know, but
but Jeff will know. Why? Because he's a man and women don't know anything about filmmaking?
No, I just talk about it in a more accessible way.
I talk about it in a non-accessible way because I'm a snob.
That's true.
No, I talk about it a ton in my movie reviews. I talk about very technical aspects of filmmaking in my movie reviews.
No, I understand.
You just don't watch them, Jeff.
I was asking Jeff because I was looking at him.
Sure, whatever.
I can go if you want to. Here, I'll go, and he can ask you all the questions, and then.
I'm just saying, I have made films, so.
And I have watched films. So.
I have also watched films, but I have also written films. I have directed films. I've edited films. I've produced films.
So, what are your thoughts on color correction?
I do not love the adding like full color tints on entire films.
Yeah.
The only exceptions, so I don't like when you do something like in a blue wash or a green wash.
Mm-hmm.
The only exception is things like something like The Road by Cormac, like the book by Cormac McCarthy that made it the movie with Viggo Mortensen, where they wash it out, like where you're just draining the saturation a little bit. I like that. I like that effect for like a post-apocalyptic mood setting. So I think you can do color correction. I think you can do a lot of great color correction to enhance the mood of a film. I don't love like the full tone washes.
Yeah, I don't like it either. I think it works in The Matrix, and that's about it.
Sure.
And probably The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings.
They changed it in one of the releases for The Matrix.
Yeah, they turned it from blue to green, right, for the original?
I don't think I ever saw that.
It flat out ruined the Die Hard series because they applied it in the fourth one and they kept it in the fifth one.
You know what the sad part about Die Hard is that for as much as I love it, so much of it is like poorly shot. The first movie, a lot of it's out of focus and blurry, and it looks terrible in high def.
Yeah,
Like-
I don't watch the first movie necessarily for the visual.
Jesse, we have the discussion that you can't tell the difference between Blu-ray and DVD quality once, so
I can tell the difference. It just doesn't bother me.
Well,
It,
I'm
it,
just saying.
it bugs me.
It's like it just doesn't bother me. Like it clearly bothers you. It's
If you have a HD TV, it's like why not?
Sure, but I mean, it just doesn't. It's not like the difference between watching a football game in standard def versus high def. Like that's fucking bothers me. But
Oh, that's the same thing. You're more worried about the frame rate, the refresh rate of the TVs, or what you're looking at for a sporting event.
yeah, and that's
Just a different thing.
It's not necessarily though.
That's not true because a lot of TVs today will have like 120 refresh rate, and they do this motion blur to simulate 240, which is what you'd want on a nice 4K TV. So
Sure. Also, your brain can't actually visually distinguish the difference between a 1080 and 4K. So,
Which works great for live events. It's terrible for movies. I mean, Gemini Man was shot like at 120.
Can't process the difference. One of the changes that your brain will perceive is when they're doing like the what's it called? What's that thing they're doing to make all the resolution pretty and stuff like that?
upscaling?
No.
Motion smoothing.
No, it's like a word for like this kind, shot in like this kind, or using this kind of screen. It's fucking. Why can't I think of it now?
I have no clue what's going on.
I can't.
HDR color.
What?
I'm turning to the chat.
That's high dynamic range.
Yeah.
That's really a TV setting,
Mm-hmm.
which this
What am
is.
I trying to think of? It's oh my god. Fucking it was a big deal.
What is-
with one of the iterations of the MacBook Pro a few years ago is what it is.
Retina.
Retina displays. Yeah. So Retina displays are able to enhance your color field in ways that your eye can perceive. And that's actually the change because most of the 4K have Retina displays. So that's what you're seeing when you notice a difference. And you're like, I see a difference. Your brain visually can't actually perceive the difference between 1080 and 4K. So this 4K now there's like 8K happening. These are all just ploys. It's the same way, like the way Apple put kill switches in their batteries, the way the reason car companies consistently redesign the body, it's to sell you a product you don't need by making you feel like it's better. Even
To a
if it's
degree.
not.
I mean, I've seen a couple movies remastered in 4K compared to the Blu-ray releases, and they look significantly different.
But that's not the definition change. There are other things that change. You know, again, it might be the display that you're watching it on. It might be the color correction they've done because they do have to do color alterations.
I know, like Batman. Batman was too dark on VHS, and they had to lighten it up.
So you have to do color changes when you go from 1080 to 4K as well.
Flaming TP, I don't understand what she's talking about either. I definitely see the difference in 4K from 1080p.
It's not the resolution.
Yeah, well,
doing it.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
it's literally lines of resolution is what you're seeing.
yeah. Watch Ratatouille and on DVD and watch it on Blu-ray. You'll tell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no DVD to Blu-ray is one thing because that's usually standard definition, high definition, or 720 to 1080, which you can perceive typically. But
that's a bold. You'll go from 720 to 1080. Oh, I definitely noticed that one, but I don't notice 4K.
You'll notice if it's DVD to Blu-ray because again they'll have done color correction, etc. Right?
Mm-hmm. I know.
720 to 1080 is not a huge difference.
Barely any.
There, Flaming DVD is 480. Yeah, so 480 to full high def is a visual difference. Yes, but beyond that, it's just what gets finer and finer and finer, and your brain can't actually perceive that. That's just science.
That's not science, but okay.
It is science. You can look it up.
Okay. I'm just saying I've watched a lot of movies that got remastered in 4K, and they're definitely noticeable.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like Raiders of the Lost Ark got rescanned in at 4K, and I went and saw a special screening of that a couple years ago. Then if you that looked incredible. Also, though, like you go to the store and you see Avengers on blue. Like, okay, I saw Into the Spider-Verse on 4K.
Mhm.
That, you know, and then if I were to watch it on this TV, it would look significantly different. So, and that's just 1080p.
Yeah.
2001: A Space Odyssey looks amazing.
I can't wait for them to remaster all the James Bond movies in 4K because they fucked up the transfer for GoldenEye and they used an old DVD transfer, so it looks like shit.
Shit, they fucked up the transfer to A New Hope.
They did, but in the defense of that, like the old movie was so like the sound is way off.
No, but
they had to go back and read.
Oh, they're all pink.
Well, yeah, they definitely changed the saturation.
Mm-hmm.
Hoth is completely blue. In the original one, it's more of a whitish, but I mean, I don't like it, but I don't hate it either. I think each version of Star Wars has its own like benefit of existing.
At least they didn't throw a filter over it.
It's true. Well, like the original cuts, you can't get the best picture quality possible, which sucks. If you could, then everyone would go to that one. Blu-ray, you get the best picture quality and sound. Because that's one thing I don't like about a lot of the fan edits is that the sound is kind of funky. Like we watched it at your house, Jesse, and I just, the despecialized edition didn't have the best sound. I was just like, I'm used to it a little richer. So
you want that Dolby Atmos attached to the despecialized edition?
Yeah, we can't because we'll be in an apartment and we have to worry about neighbors. But that'd be something I'd buy. Like, you know what? We need some speakers. Have a home theater.
Somebody said viewing distance is paramount in the chat.
Yeah, so I'm reading an article that basically talks about it's your visual acuity, your viewing distance, the size of your monitor, and the pixel pitch of your monitor all make the difference between whether you actually notice a difference or not. So yeah, if you're going to go see a 4K re-release on a movie theater screen, odds are you're going to notice a difference because that size of screen is going to show that in greater detail. If we're sitting in my bed watching my TV and you throw 4K something on there, you're not going to notice a fucking difference.
Because it's a 1080p TV.
Well, that is definitely part of it. Even if you got a 4K TV from this distance, at that size of TV from this distance, you're probably not going to notice.
Yeah, you would need, in order to truly appreciate 4K, you'd need like 75 to 85, just because it looks so much better.
Well, I'm ready to buy an 85-inch TV for the ceiling. We'll just lay on the floor.
I really want.
Hey, Jesse, look at that. The only thing I hate about it is when you watch certain movies that get remastered. Sometimes you notice like mistakes, or like when you watch Back to the Future in HD, you can see how kind of bad the Doc Brown neck makeup looks compared to like watching on DVD. Kind of just looks like
that's one of the reasons why I don't like watching a lot of things remastered and re-released in HD. Is because you see people look too clear. And this is actually when movies started to be shot in HD, actors hated it because they were like, you can see my pores. So yeah.
You notice a lot of stuntmen as well.
Yeah, there's a lot that you notice you're not necessarily supposed to notice. I don't need my film, my viewing experience to be so brilliant. Like that's not why I watch a film. I don't watch a film for the resolution that it's shot.
But that's why I buy it on the best home video version, because it's like I want it to look the best possible. To not, it's stupid to like, I'm just gonna stick to the VHS quality because it's whatever. Fuck no. If you're gonna watch your favorite movie, watch it the best possible way. There's no excuse for it at all, unless you own I own this version. I don't need that version.
I just don't I don't need 4K. I don't like 1080.
I don't have 4K, so it doesn't matter to me. I'm just saying there's a difference though. Like when you watch a 4K Avengers disc and a 1080p Avengers disc, you will notice a difference.
It depends, as we've just established, it depends on the size of the monitor, the pixel spectrum of the monitor, the distance you are from the monitor.
Honestly, if you're buying a 4K TV, do they even make a 27-inch 4K television?
I have no idea. But even a sizable television from a certain distance, you're still not going to notice. Like when we watched my TV, we said pretty close to it, so maybe.
I think at that point they're called monitors, Jeff.
Difference in quality, is the difference in quality from 1080 to 4K really actually enhance your viewing experience?
Here's the thing: when we move down the road, I'm not going to buy an old 1080p TV.
No, I if that's what's on the market, it's what's on the fucking market. Yeah. It's going to be, but then it's going to be 8K TVs, and who the fuck needs that shit?
That's when I'm going to draw the line on the 8K TV. I'm not like, I never jumped in on the 3D TV craze. I was never worried about having the cutting edge of everything. Like when it comes to a game console, I like to have it so I can decide if I want to get games down the road. But when it comes to like TV, I have a 4K TV that I bought years ago in the box. I never opened it yet because I was like, oh, I'm going to do this. I was going to set up my room a little differently. It's really not important. But I don't see, when it comes to technology, sometimes I like to future-proof myself. Sometimes I don't. So like I keep telling you, when I move out there, I'm going to get a Microsoft Surface tablet so I can do comics and stuff instead of trying to set up on the table. Well, I'm going to get the highest end one so I can future-proof myself and, be prepared for stuff like that. Or if I was going to buy an iPad, I'd wait for the next iteration so I'd be prepared. That's just my outlook on technology.
That's fine, but it's just like there's a limit to like what's actually servicing you, what's actually helping you.
I think you should watch it. You should watch a movie in the best format that it's available in. If it looks the best, like if Star Wars looks the best with, in whatever format it is, it's available for you.
That's the thing.
You can downscale if you want.
There are certain films that don't benefit from being.
Every film benefits from it. The picture clarity. Look, when we watched Beverly Hills Cop, I picked the wrong version on that Plex server. That's a DVD scan. There's a Blu-ray one. I was so tempted to go, we're going back and we're going to get the Blu-ray scan because it's that noticeable.
I was way too high to care.
I know, and you didn't care either way. I'm just saying.
They just don't bother me. They just don't bother me. They just don't affect me. They don't affect my viewing pleasure in the film. I'm never watching a movie being like, oh my God, my definition isn't good enough. How will I ever experience this film properly?
But you're a storyteller first. So that's what you click into.
Yeah, and I'm a visual storyteller too. Don't get me wrong. I could give you a freaking, 101 class on cinematography.
Not today. It's 2:40 in the morning. I don't have energy for this.
I'm not going to. I'm saying I could. I'm capable of that. It's not like I'm a retard when it comes to visual storytelling.
No, no one's accusing you of being a retard.
I am the only one of the three of us who actually has the resume to sit down and make a feature film tomorrow.
Then do it.
I might. I'm writing one. I'm starting on it. I'm fucking doing the writing part. But I'm saying, like, I understand how the set is lit. I understand how sound is created for the set, how it's edited and mixed in post. Like, that's not, like, I get it. But I don't zero in on, like, oh, my quality. Oh, a gajillion more pixels than this many pixels.
That's not how the point is, like, when people ask me about doing stuff on YouTube, I say, Jeremy always jokes about, oh, I have a $70 webcam, but there are certain benchmarks that you have to meet because it's just the standard. People aren't going to accept substandard stuff. So if all of a sudden 20th Century, well, they're out of business. So if tomorrow Universal Studios says, hey, we're releasing exclusively on VHS quality, whatever, they're going to take a hit because people, to downgrade just because it doesn't matter to the story, there's certain elements you need to take into account.
I shoot all my videos on my iPhone.
That's fine. And I don't even shoot videos. Like when I film stuff on my phone for the thing, it's only 1080p. I don't need 4K for YouTube. But YouTube also does compress. But if we're talking the home video market where that is the selling point, it is the market where people want to make money, there's no reason to it's like with audio. Like, here's the thing. I may not be an audiophile. People talked a couple years ago, they re-released the Walkman or whatever, and they had a specialized format, these HD files for music only, and they were really expensive. I'm like, what a stupid thing. But some people cared about it. So
sound quality, actually, even in your filmmaking, sound quality is far more important than film quality.
100%.
But we're talking about like home video, like big budget releases. We're not talking about like, giving people like an indie film school. We're like, if we're talking like, I don't know, Superman, like it's got to look and sound great. Like a big budget thing like that we're talking about has to meet those standards.
But if you're going to sacrifice one to the other, because there was a great experiment they did where they showed people the same footage, one with good sound quality, one with poor sound quality, and in every single case, the people reported that the one with poor sound quality had crappier like video.
That's fine. I don't know what we're actually trying to discuss.
I'm just saying that like it's not all about your pixels,
I think
or your frame rate even, or your.
Good.
I think a good idea is, best practices at point of purchase to future-proof your collection as, as good as possible. So if you have the option to be, to buy
and
a Lita.
Laserdisc players.
What?
Yeah.
And a bunch of people own Laserdisc players.
That's kind of an irrelevant thing. A lot of people own VHS players. Some people buy it. Like if they buy them now, they're either like collectors.
Laserdiscs were supposed to be the future of.
And so were Betamax tapes. Sometimes you look at HD DVD. You would have latched onto that 50 or 12 years ago when 300 came out. You could have got it on HD DVD or Blu-ray or regular DVD. You didn't know where it went. It turned out that the porn market, as well as the PlayStation 3, supported Blu-ray discs, so you went to that one. How many format wars have we had? On video format wars have we had in our lifetimes? Like 2,
and
even if that.
And I generally just sit back and wait until my old technology is obsolete and then get new technology.
And the thing is, it's very much a preference thing. People still listen to vinyl. People still listen to, they watch movies on VHS.
I don't do any of that stuff for nostalgia purposes. I just like, if my shit's not, if it ain't broke, I don't feel the need to fix it.
Well, actually, you being the film buff, you shouldn't want to watch any of your movies on VHS because they're all pan and scan for the most part. So you're missing out on picture. Pan and scan.
I don't want a VHS player, so.
But point is, though, if you're going to take it back like that, there are laser discs that are pan and scan as well, to prove your argument. So I'm just saying, I'm with Balam. I'd future proof. If I'm going to go to the store tomorrow with you and buy a TV, we'll figure out what we want to spend, and we're probably going to get a 4K TV because why get a 1080p TV?
Because it might be a lot cheaper.
If you're going to get a nice TV, you're not going to worry about the cheapest thing.
Yeah, no, I am. I'm going to look for a bargain. If I can get a very good, big 1080 TV that's perfectly good quality for a fraction of the price or a significantly less price than a 4K.
Let me take care of the TV part. You won't spend.
If you want to spend the extra on the nicer TV, you do that. But I don't feel a need to, break the bank to crush my wallet on something that
you don't look at. There's certain things about electronics. You don't have to break the bank to get nice stuff.
Jeff is having a heart attack because he might not be able to upgrade his television.
How do you get nice stuff for cheap?
The thing is, you can get sales. TVs are on sale all the time. My cousin's obsessed with all these damn TVs. I think he still lives at home. He has like 12 TVs. They're stupid. We have 2 in this whole house. One in this office and one in a back bedroom. That's all. They're not really used for much outside of like the Nintendo when I have free time. But I mean, I'm just not going to buy an obsolete technology. Plus, $300 for a 4K TV is a very reasonable price.
Okay, 1080 TV is far from being obsolete.
Well, in all honesty, Jesse, you might not be able to buy a 1080p at this point at a Best Buy or something. You might have to go through the.
It's kind of a phased out technology. Plus, like gaming has moved past 1080p.
Uncle Ethan is in the chat saying that televisions are ridiculously cheap now.
That's
4K's been around for a while.
But I also that's the thing is my TV. If you want a better TV than my TV, buy one. My TV works perfectly fine. I don't feel it.
Oh no, believe me, I still have a 1080. Right here, it's 1080. It's 55, but it looks huge in my room.
Oh, Ethan says Happy New Year, my Jewish friends. Happy New Year, Uncle E. I'm gonna drink for Uncle E.
Which reminds me, I gotta get a new TV.
So, Shana Tova, as we say.
When you said Balam?
I said I have a 55-inch 1080 right here. It's 3D, which is the only reason I haven't gotten rid of it. But I do want a 75-inch 4K.
Jesse, moving out there with you, I don't need a new TV. Like, I'm not gonna watch enough TV. I'm just saying down the road when it comes time to get all new shit.
Okay.
Oh, you'll be getting that 8K, Jeff.
I don't want an 8K TV. I'll take a 4K and I can find, and whatever system's the newest system. So Xbox Project Scarlet. Yes. That'll be good enough for me. So
you'll be watching Axel Foley in 8K.
That would be a little much. I don't want to see Eddie Murphy that much. But I do want to play the new Halo game in 4K because it'll look amazing. See, that's when it will matter too. Digital content.
Oh yeah, definitely. You want those video games to be as sharp as possible.
I got to start gaming again, so
no, it's not worth it right now.
Well, then I don't need a fancy TV for my video game.
Here it is. Nobody wants the fancy TV until they get the side-by-side comparison and the price is relatively,
I still don't care. It's just not something I want to spend money. I don't spend money on stuff. I just don't. So I don't need to. I don't feel compelled to. I don't feel interested in that. It's just not interesting to me. Like, it's not something that I
Mm-hmm.
care about or want to spend money on or compare prices on or ever look at or think about. I probably won't until this TV dies. So,
Oh yeah,
Huh.
I completely understand.
Ethan says we spend money on booze and food. I'm with you on that, and concerts and gambling. Yeah, for
Take
me,
out the concerts. I agree with that part.
I like concerts every now and then, but not a ton. A little bit on gambling here and there.
God, I was at a concert last night.
Yeah,
Cool.
cool.
Still tired.
But yeah,
I'm
definitely booze and food. Sketch Therapy says it's hard to argue with a woman who doesn't want to spend. They are 1 in a million. Damn right, Sketch Therapy. That's all right. Jeff's a big boy. He has his own money. He can spend it. So
Get those super chats, Jeff. Let's make this 8K happen.
I don't even want an 8K. Like, people are saying in the chat it's $70,000. If somebody gave me $70,000 right now,
No, but in a couple of years, it's just gonna be. It'll be 1,000. You can just buy it then.
I have limits on what I'll spend. I won't spend $1,000 on the TV. Like, I'd spend it on a computer because it's a work-based thing that you need.
Then
but
wait 5 years and spend $700.
Honestly, $500 is my ceiling for a TV. I don't use TVs as much. I mean, I know I'm arguing. Really, I'm not even arguing to buy a 4K TV. It's the fact that it's noticeable from 1080. That's my whole point. Like, I don't,
It's that HDR, man. You want to see those explosions as bright.
I mean, like you said, if you're going to get a movie, why not watch it the best way possible?
Oh yeah, I mean, I have Alita in this Blu-ray 3D.
Dude, I have this exact same thing. Somebody sent me 12 of these. That's why I'm trying to give one away. I have 12 of them. Like, I don't need 12 copies. The guy even says in a letter.
James Cameron's watching the stream. He's gonna put us in the new one.
James, cut me a check. Let me see your old Spider-Man script. Whatever.
Oh my God! Imagine.
Yeah. See, Sketch Therapy's right. I'm at $400 to $600 for a TV. No more. Me neither, man. I don't even care. Like,
I think that's where 4K's at right now. It's gonna be great. You get at Walmart.
I'm trying to think what I even want. If somebody gave me money and I couldn't pay off my bills or something, I'd be like, what would you buy?
Oh my God, I would buy so much shit if I had money.
I don't want a car.
if my TV died right now, I'd probably just wait till Cyber Monday and watch shit on my laptop until then.
Jesse's amazing.
No, I probably would mail that 4K TV that's sitting in a box for the cheapest way possible. It's in the ship. It's brand new. It's never been opened. I'm like, there you go. I can finally use this TV.
Right. How big is it?
Almost a 50-inch.
47.
Something like it's one of those weird. It's an LG. It's a nice one. It's got the HDR and all that stuff on it. It was a surprisingly great deal. That's why I bought it in 2017. I was like, huh.
Jesse, you do use HDMI cords for your TV, do you? You're not still plugging in the plugs.
Ethan says that what you buy is a fully loaded Ford Expedition limited edition. That's what he wants. Good for you.
I mean, that's cool. I'm going to be moving somewhere where I don't need to drive. So, plus parking's a bitch. Here, I have 2 cars, so I don't really want a third one because I don't have the space to park the cars I have now. So,
honestly, if I had all the money, I would take my cat to see a cardiologist so I can make sure he lives longer and get my other cat allergy tested so that he could become more comfortable. And then use probably the rest of it to get fancy whatchamacallit words.
Groundlings classes. You could pay for the first round.
What?
If you had all the money in the world, you could pay for the groundlings classes.
Yep, could do that. No, there's the places that's just food for dogs, and they make specialized cat food too. I'd get Lando a personalized bladder food so he didn't have to keep eating the crap with all the wheat product in it for his bladder. And yeah, I'd get my cat super nice food, basically.
Sketch, I do have a Jeep, so I like my Jeep. Jesse and I slept in that Jeep once.
Yeah, we did.
I like how Jesse gave the most responsible answer to that question. Instead of us, we're like,
oh, he froze.
Man, too soon. The outfits.
I mean, if somebody's like, "Here's $1 billion cash," like straight up, I'd obviously live a crazy life, but I'd help people out. I'd be like, "All right, family that's in debt, no more debt," and shit like that. I take care of the people around me. What?
You'd move all the bullshitters in.
I don't want to live with them. It's great the way it is now. They're my best
they'd have
friends.
wings to the house. It'll be like Richie Rich.
They're still in the house. I want the place to just for us.
Well, could you at least put them back like on the Mount Rushmore that they have in the backyard? You could just put
Fine.
all
With
the bullshitters
the,
up. And
with the multi-billion dollars we have, we'll get a laser to etch our faces onto the moon, Superman style. How's that?
There you go. It'd be just CH.
I like how people are like, that's too much information. We literally slept in the Jeep, like sat in the seat side by side. Nothing fun
We
happened.
didn't have sex in the Jeep.
No, that can't happen in a car.
We hadn't had sex by that point.
No.
So that was pre-sex.
Yeah.
Somebody caught my reference. There's the tick reference about the CHA on the moon.
Oh. Yeah, no, we didn't wear our seatbelts. We were parked in a parking garage in Columbus. Jesse, I tried to carve your face into my Mount Rushmore, says Jeffrey Nelson.
Okay. Thank you, Jeffrey Nelson. Appreciate it.
So,
the hair looks fantastic on it, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, it's all about that swooping motion. Ethan knows you got to go in and if I had $1 billion, I'd save Cecil. I'd be like, if you had $1 billion, hook me up.
Yeah, seriously.
Get me set up in business. Give me a trust fund. Or no, like in Batman, give Knox a grant. Give Jeff a grant.
Oh my God, yeah.
I
love Michael Keaton.
I do too. He's my favorite Batman.
He is mine too. He was my childhood Batman.
He is not my favorite.
I think we're the same age, aren't we?
I'm 35.
Oh, okay, I'm 30, so we're close. We're the same Batman.
Yeah, but I was a little bit older in '89.
I knew. I was 6 months old when that movie came out.
I appreciated it a little bit more. I had a Batman action figure.
Which one?
The one where you pull the.
Oh, okay, yeah, the Toy Biz one.
Oh yeah, definitely. I actually found it the other day. My nephew was playing with it. And I'm like, where the hell did this come from? And I was wondering if it was mine, but I wasn't sure. But it was at my brother's house. So it might have been mine. I should have stolen it.
I had that because it came in a gold box.
Yeah, I remember. Oh, God. 89. Jesse, were you alive in 89?
Nope. Nope. I was
True Americans stood in line for Batman 89. I have it on VHS. My original copy's over there on the shelf. It was like the first thing my mom bought me. I don't know why she bought me that movie as a little kid, but she did. And
because it was great.
Dude, I was like 2 when I had it. I didn't even know what the hell was going on at 2. But
oh my God.
Yeah. So, Jesse, how much of this stream is left?
I was gonna call it like ages ago, and then you guys started ranting about TVs.
You've always pulled that on us. I was gonna end it, but then you guys started talking.
It's true. Every time I'm like, I'm getting ready to end my stream, 50 million people are like, nah, 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 nah.
Just give me the code, and like just give that, and then I'll know it's time to go.
Okay. Comic artist Rodriguez, I'm going to trademark the letters TM so that everyone who applies for a trademark has to pay me a royalty. Then I'll have $1 billion to give you, Jeff.
Thank you, Ethan. You're the man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ethan wants to come on?
No, he said he's going to trademark the letters TM, so every time somebody gets a trademark, he gets paid.
Ethan does not.
That's awesome.
It's like every time I tell Jesse's joke, I want to recorder.
Who am I to shut him out if he wants to be here? So.
This is going to turn into an EFAP real quick.
God. Well, because it wouldn't be. Never mind. Not going to say that out loud. So, yeah. Yeah.
Falcon and Poda, yes, you stood in line for episode 4. Yeah, but it was a great movie.
Oh my god! Yeah, all 3 of those came out before I was born. But I was technically around. I was in a belly when Jedi came out. So
Jedi Belly Balam.
You got to count the little things. Oh my god!
Hey, my mom was pregnant with me when she went to see Die Hard, so technically I was in the theater for it in 1988.
That's awesome, man. All right. Well, it's 11:59.
So unless one wants to offer a very particularly compelling reason, I'll call it a night. It's about that time. And I still need to make a video. Maybe 2. Cats on my lap. Jeff and I are going to be at it again tomorrow afternoon, /evening. So 3 p.m.
Well, thank you guys for having me on. And, maybe I could come on another day.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it.
Help you get your water wings?
Yes.
Right. All right. Well, it was great having you both on here. Thank you for coming on. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Thank you, everyone, for being here. It's been a pleasure. And that's all. That's it. That's all she wrote. So
Jeff is strong.
everybody.